Well, happy Friday, everybody. What is going on? I hope you all had a fantastic Thanksgiving. Diehard Giants fan, thank you for the super chat. It's good to have you in the chat, brother. I hope all is well. I know you're working on getting that CDL, so I hope that's going well. Hope you're staying safe out there on the road. And Brilly, sir, he says, mad respect, bad dog. Giants are taking this division. Yes, indeed we are. We are going to take this division. Hell yes. What's going on, Roblox, Boy, Man Cave TV, David, AV, Sleeping Angels, Dire Giants fan. We already said hello. Zuhey, Bronvier, Batia, Landon, Gary, McGregor. What's going on? Harrison the Bunny. What's going on? No, I did not. Black Friday Shop, Eagle Speed. Laurie Strode, Manuel Hika, JJ Stengel. What's going on? Nicholas McCaslin, the Formula Fitness, Football Talk, Matthew Donnelly, Ayo Fam, Lamario, Al, Yuvraj, Harrison, Xavier Carroll, KP, 69, Lucky, Alex O. What's going on, Sabrina, my lady? Noah Timmermans won that. It got there today. Nice. They said it wasn't going to get there till Monday. So awesome that they got there today. Noah won the giveaway on Tuesday. I gave away a Lawrence Taylor, Mitchell and Ness jersey, and he won that. So I'm glad that got to you. Ed Oliver, what's good, my man? How you doing, buddy? Always good to see you, man. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving, you and the family. It's crazy. Suo23, Ryan Petrich, T-Boy, Calvin Santana, Ryan Buccaneers fan. We got a good crowd in here. 79 Steve, DK, Jesse Duckface. What's going on, guys? Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Like I said, I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. I hope you guys were safe and ate way too much. That's what that's all about. Probably the trip the fan makes you tired anyway, but there's no doubt the Cowboys-Redskins game put me to sleep. That was brutal. Dallas is bad. Dallas is done. They got no quarterback, and they weren't very good with Dak anyway. Dak was good. They weren't. Dak's going to have to get paid. I don't think there's any doubt about that. But I'm going to say this, guys, and this is true. We win Sunday, we're in first place. Obviously the Eagles play Monday night, and it depends on what they do. But we take care of business like we're supposed to. We're in first place. And we should be able to beat Cincinnati with no Joe Burrow, no Joe Mixon. And Giovanni Bernard is questionable as well. And their secondary is pretty beat up too. So no excuses. The Giants got to win this game. And they should win it handily. This shouldn't even be close. The Giants got to go in there and take care of business. No doubt about that. Yo, what's going on, Papi Chulo chat? I love doing these Friday night streams. Oh, shoot, I just lost my chat. I love doing these Friday night streams because it kind of reminds me of the old days when I first started streaming. I would always come down and I would do a Friday night live stream, and there's just something about doing them on Friday. That's a lot of fun. Maybe it's because the weekend's here, although I've been off for the last 3 days. There's just something about Friday nights that are fantastic. Zoo-Abe, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you, brother. Brilly says, what's good, bro? I think McKinney could be a Pro Bowler by next year's end. Trending up. Let's go. I hope so, Zoo-Abe. I mean, that's another thing that we have to be excited about as Giants fans, is that Xavier McKinney. We're going to get more depth. We also get Zemenis back this week, so it adds more depth. We all know the secondary has been kind of banged up this year, and it's going to add more depth. Now, I heard Kenny Stills got released today, and I'll probably do a video on that tomorrow about Kenny Stills coming to the Giants. Our wide receiver core has been banged up too. It's very thin. But I'll do a video on Kenny Stills tomorrow. You guys know I always put the videos out at 10:30. In the morning. And if you haven't subscribed to the backup channel, do that, guys. If you guys are into working out or fitness or dieting, you're trying to get in shape, check that channel out because that's what I'm going to be doing over there. And we're doing a lot of, like I said, my fitness tips. You'll see some of my workouts today. I kicked a little ass in that motivational speech, and that's how I am in the gym. So you're going to see, like I said, well, you'll see a different side of me, although I'm always amped up like that anyway when I do the Giants things. But I'm excited about that. And I just saw 79 Steve threw in the chat that Bernard has actually been ruled out. So, there's no doubt about that. That's good. I mean, that's good for us. There's no excuse. And I don't think Joe Judge will let this happen again. I think we got taken by surprise by San Francisco. They looked unprepared. That's not going to happen again. They got to come out and smack these guys in the mouth. They can't even allow them to hang around. Can't allow backups to hang around because then you're asking for trouble. The Giants just got to do what they've done the last 2 games. That's win the turnover battle, run the ball, get off the field on 3rd down. They're going to beat Cincinnati. And that's really that. Obviously, news came out that Lamar Jackson has COVID, and I don't know what that means for him in Baltimore going forward. If he doesn't play, now we don't play them for 3 weeks, so he should be back by then. But obviously, if he's not, that's a huge break for us. Did I see LPG was selling autographed Giants gear? I don't know. License plate guy. I don't buy autograph stuff. I'm not a big autograph collector, Drunk Rick. I like sports cards. I'm a big sports card guy. As you guys see on Instagram, a lot of times I won't put sports cards. Like I bought hockey. Like I don't ever buy hockey cards. I'm not a hockey. I don't collect hockey cards. I do want like a Gretzky rookie to Bobby, but I'll never buy Bobby or rookie. They're too expensive. But like a Messier rookie, like a couple things. But I really wanted an Alexi Lafreniere rookie. As soon as I saw the Rangers getting the first pick, and shout out to Hot Take Hockey for this, because without Hot Take Hockey, I wouldn't have really been into hockey the way I got into it at the end of last year. So, as soon as that happened, I was like, I got to buy a hockey, and I got to try to get Alexi Lafreniere. And sure enough, I got one. And they're not easy to get. So I got very lucky on that. No doubt about it. Dire Giants fan, brother, thank you so much, man. I really, really appreciate it so much, my man. Really, 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 really appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much. He says, I'm going to rep that McKinney jersey on Sunday. I sent Dire Giants fan a Color Rush McKinney jersey because he's the freaking man. I don't know what to say. I got to meet him last year at the game. That was freaking awesome. He says, no doubt he's balls out. To start out, he'll be in a limited role, but I think he'll be a major role player going forward. Love the second channel, brother. Don't always comment, but you know I watch. And I appreciate you, brother. I know you've been with me pretty much since the beginning, and always much respect. I'm no doubt, a huge supporter of the entire sports community as Dire Giants fan, and I know that he's definitely liked in almost probably every stream. Man, the guy is just a class act. So thank you, brother. I really appreciate it, and cheers to you. You're the man. You know that. And just for you. Whee! It's been a while. I'm not Benjamin winning here anymore. But yes, it's spread around Baltimore pretty bad. What do you mean, is Albany dead? I don't know what you mean. I don't live in Albany, but I don't know what you mean by is it dead. I don't know. I haven't been to Albany. I go to Albany. My post office box really isn't Albany. But I mean, I don't go down there anymore. I'm married. There's no reason for me to go down to Albany. It's where I used to party when I was younger all the time. But we're talking 25 years ago. What player position do I think the Giants need to pick in the draft? Well, it depends upon Tim. It depends on what we do in free agency, honestly. I think wide receiver or edge rusher is a necessity. I think cornerback too is a necessity. So T-Boy, no, I haven't lived in New York City since I was like 3. I've always lived upstate. Terry's a stud. McLaurin's good. McLaurin is good. Ohio State winning the national chip. Well, they're 4-0. I mean, we'll see. Notre Dame pulled it out to. Oh, by the way, so this is now. I've been doing college football this year. I've been up and down. I'm probably a little behind after today, even though I hit a couple early. Okay, so I get to that 1 second. My man OGR Sports. You get to that 1 second, brother. I play a parlay today. This is just how bad my luck's in college. Now, I won money on the Giants this year, which is unheard of because I don't ever win money in the NFL. So listen to this. I have Notre Dame giving 5, and I take the under 69.5. So I only play. I play, a 14 parlay. I play the over under, and I play 2 teams. So I do that. I hit both of those. I play the under, which is also it's like 69.5, and the Stanford and maybe it wasn't 69.5, whatever it was. I play the under in Stanford, California, and I hit that. But I picked Stanford giving 2. If Stanford is up by 7 points, they shut down the whole second half. They let California walk right down the field and score a touchdown with like a minute to go. So already I'm going, well, this is BS. I mean, how do you just let them go down and score? But I'm like, well, as long as Stanford wins in overtime, I'm going to win because a field goal is 3 points. I cover. Doesn't matter. It's just Stanford has to win, and I figured they would win in overtime. I'm sitting there going, God, just don't go for two. Don't go for two, California, because I don't want to lose. Well, sure as shit, they don't go for two. But what happens? Stanford blocks the extra point, and they win by one, and I lose my parlay. That is impossible that happened. That they block an extra point, which is 20 yards away in NCAA football. So come on, man. I've lost a couple games like that are just impossible to lose like that. That was unbelievable. Unbelievable. OGR, man, thanks for super chat, brother. Brilly. He says, Brilly, my man. Thanks for popping in. Yes, OGR, my pleasure, sir. He had a stream earlier today, and that is good advice. This is why I never put the link in my description or give the link out unless it's a members-only stream, because I only trust the members of my channel. And not to mention, that's always private anyway. Only members can see those streams. But Dire Giants fan today just hit 1,000 subscribers. Actually, you're way over now. What are you, like 1,070? Like you blew past 1,000. So congratulations to OGR Sports. I love seeing the Giants community grow. It's been great to see a bunch of guys that I know didn't even have channels. When I started streaming, a couple of years ago, OGR didn't have a channel. Sports Reaction didn't have a channel. The Hub didn't have a channel. Kid Blue did. A lot of guys didn't, and these guys are all, getting monetized now. So it makes you proud to be a Giants fan. I love the way this community sticks together. This community is awesome. There is no doubt about that, and I'm proud to be a part of the New York Giants community on YouTube, because I swear to God, even with how bad this team has been, and we're still not good, but we're in the thick of the division, which makes it a lot more fun. But even when we've been bad, the support on these channels and these streams, just in general, watching all these channels grow, the way we support one another and work with one another, it's freaking awesome. So I always say, just wait till we're good. Now, we're not good, but we are in the thick of this race, and in my opinion, we're going to win this division. And I said this a month ago, and you guys know this. I said we're the best team in this division. Everybody thought I was insane. People always think I'm insane. The funny thing is, I swear to God this is true. The more outlandish my takes are, the more I'm right. I don't know how that's possible, but it's true. September 2017, I said the Giants are to trade Odell Beckham. Said that after we lost to Dallas. Everyone thought I was insane. I came back out in March of 2008. I don't have that video of 2017 anymore. I wish I did. I just have the one from 2018. You see my face is a lot fatter. But that's on my page. It's called Odell Beckham Trade Him. And I referenced the video I made in 2017, and I say right in the video that the Giants should trade Odell Beckham to Cleveland. Well, that is a ridiculous take, many people thought. We ended up in Cleveland. 4 weeks ago, we're 1-5, 1-6. I come out here and I say we're the best team in this division. Everybody thinks I'm insane. But guess what? Not so insane. We are the best team in this division. There's not a doubt in my mind. So obviously I don't look that crazy anymore. We play the most consistent football. We are trending in the right direction. Washington don't know what they're doing at the quarterback position in their future. It ain't going to be Alex Smith. Dallas, are they going to pay Dak? Are they not going to pay Dak? What is their quarterback situation in the future? They paid Ezekiel Elliott, and he's trash, right? He's terrible. Carson Wentz, he's a train wreck. They just gave him 4 years, $128 million, and the Eagles are in terrible cap space, which was another video I did at the beginning of last year saying the window of opportunity was closing and that they're in cap hell, and they didn't want to believe me. Well, they are in cap hell. Now, about a week ago, I don't even think it was a week ago, maybe it was the beginning of this week, I did this Saquon Barkley video, which people think I'm crazy. How can you trade Saquon Barkley? How can you trade a once-in-a-generation player? The same way I told you we were going to trade Odell Beckham, and I said this before. The Giants need to make a decision on Saquon Barkley immediately. You do not fifth-year option a running back, and you do not tag a running back. And the reason you don't do that is because the running back is just going to get older as you do that. And the later you give the guy a contract, the later his contract is going to end. He's going to be done with his prime. You don't want that to happen. The Giants either extend him next year or move him. That's it. You're not letting him walk. Then you better not fifth-year option the guy, because then if you do that and you do give him another Then you give him the contract. He's going to be 30 when it ends. You don't want to do that. You don't want a running back getting $18 million a year when he's 30 years old. You don't want that. It's not what you want. Nick DeWick, thank you for the super chat. Brilly, he says, click the link I sent to help out Bad Dog. Thank you, Nick. I didn't see what the link was, but I appreciate that, brother. Thank you very much, sir. If that's my channel, thank you. I appreciate that. L.A. Lou, my man. Laker. L.A. Lou got me this hat. And he's coming back in less than a month. The Laker dog is going to be back in less than, and I'll tell you what, the Lakers moves, oh my God. The Lakers are repeating, guys. The Lakers are repeating. Yeah, they're repeating. Brilly says, hey, Bear Dog, forget about the record. How does it feel to be in the playoff hunt? The team you need to worry about now is the Washington football team, the WTFs, the Washington football teams. You have the tiebreaker, just stay ahead or even. Yeah, I think so. I think that they are probably our biggest competition. I just feel good that we did beat them beat them twice, and that we play Dallas at the end of the year. So at least we already have the tiebreaker against Washington, and we'll see. I mean, we have to stay even. Like I said, the Giants just got to take care of their own business. If the Giants win their games, they win this division. That's really what it is. Washington and Philadelphia played the last week of the season too, and I have a feeling it's going down to the last week of the season. Absolutely. Evan Ingham, thank you for the super chat. Brilly, he says, should I make nachos right now? Always a good time to make nachos. Just make sure you don't drop them because that's a mess. Oh, look at Jordan. Look at me in the chat. Jordan Renan. Spelled the name wrong, but Brilly, he says, I demand you take this stream down right now, mister. Go. Here we come. Yes, in case you guys didn't know, Jordan Manon had a lot to say about content creators, pretty much said we stole from guys like him and that we benefited from their hard work, and I had to tear him up. But that was great. I had to let him know what's going on, man. That's just how it goes. How it goes. I kill your vibe. Thank you for the super chat, my man. Brilly says, let's go Giants. Beat the Eagles. Any interest in Kenny Stills? I actually mentioned that earlier. In the stream. I'm going to do a video on Kenny Stills tomorrow. You guys always know my videos are at 10:30 in the morning. I'll finish this. We're probably going to go till 1 o'clock tonight. Why not? It's Friday night. I'll go to 1 o'clock. I'll record my video. I'll throw it up at 10:30 in the morning. And let you guys know my thoughts on Kenny Stills and everything else. So I will do that. I will do a video on that. So I'll tell you what, I've been doing my best to make a video every day for the New York Giants, obviously outside of Thanksgiving. It was Thanksgiving, but again, Wednesday I did the Laker video because there's just not much to talk about. When you have a bye week, it's hard to find content every day. But I'm doing my best. Dire Giants fan, thank you so much, brother. Brilliant. I really appreciate it. He says, I trade Barkley for a first and a third, maybe a first and a second. Build through the trenches, give me an edge rush with this D-line and a weapon for DJ. I agree. Somebody asked me, well, what is a fair price? And I said pretty much the same thing we got for Odell Beckham. Now, the thing is, people are like, well, you're not going to get anything from him now. And I'm like, no, I'm not talking about trading him now. But the Giants have got to make that decision next year. They're either extending him or they're not. You cannot fifth your option running back. And you certainly don't fifth your option running back and then tag the running back. The only way you fifth your option that running back is if you plan on moving him. That's my opinion. That's the only reason you do that, because then the team that he's going to, then they can decide whether they want to keep him or not. And they have him for a year. Other than that, there's no reason to do that. There's no reason to do that. You do it with Evan Ingham, who cares. You do it with Jabril Peppers, who cares. It's not as big of a deal. Running backs, windows close faster than any other position on the field. Their prime is up like that. The running back's prime is usually their rookie contract. They start going downhill about 27. So I wouldn't. I'm not messing around, Barkley. Either pay the guy or don't. But don't screw around and keep him around and then sign him to a 4 or 5 year deal when he's 26. That's not what you want to do. You're looking for Burrow versus Jones? Yeah, well, that sucks. I was looking forward to that too. I was looking forward to actually seeing Joe Burrow play. It's not like Cincinnati plays here very often, on TV up here very often. Everything I believe, that's not going to hurt my feelings. What's going on, Strider? How you doing? You think Ingram will join the Falcons? I don't know. Duke bothers. Texas does suck, don't they? Don't they? I lost that parlay today. I thought I picked the over in that game. They didn't reach the over. But yeah, Texas sucks. Iowa State sucks too, Duke. I don't know how the hell we lost. You know, Duke, if we didn't lose to Iowa State, we didn't blow those 2 huge leads against Iowa State and K-State. Number one, we'd be undefeated. We'd be second in the nation behind Alabama. And even if we had only lost one of those games, say we lost the game to Iowa State, we get our revenge in the Big 12 championship game, beat them, we'd be in the playoffs again. And with the way Oklahoma's been playing defense, I'm not saying we would beat Alabama, but I think we'd give them a better game than we normally would. But we'll see. I'm a certified gambler. Yes, I gamble massive. It's like $5 to $20 a parlay. My man Bears Cubs Caves. What's good, buddy? My man Bears Cubs came. And that Albert Sancho, a couple guys I always see in Uncle Lou's stream. What's good, guys? I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. I hope your Thanksgiving was fantastic. I'm not going to lie. I hope Uncle Lou does his morning show tomorrow. I know he's not in town, but I'm not going to know what to do Saturday morning. There's no Uncle Lou show in the morning. No college game day with Uncle Lou. I don't know who Bengal is. I've heard the name. I don't know who he is. I don't know who that is. Honestly, I don't know who he is. What's going on? Malhotra Games. I think Spence Rattler's fine. I think that he played like a freshman his first couple of games. I think he's getting a lot better. He was turning the ball over way too much, but again, he's a freshman, so we'll see. What's going on, man? My man Benjamin Wynn. What's going on, buddy? He says, how about the Giants win the division, make the playoffs, and you remove KP's mod? Oh, we can do that. We can do that. And you can kick him out of the IG chat, too. Word, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Brownie, what's going on? How would you feel if we let go of Leo and try to sign TJ Watt? I mean, but we'd have to keep Dalvin Tomlinson. I think we have to keep one of those two guys. But I'd be fine with that. I don't think Pittsburgh's letting TJ Watt get away, but if we ended up in essence, you'd be trading Leonard Williams for TJ Watt. I would do that. Now, Leonard Williams had a great year, though. Leonard Williams had a great season. Dave Gettleman don't look really as stupid as he did when he made the trade. It actually looks like – I'm going to say this about Dave Gettleman. Dave Gettleman's moves look really, really shaky when he made them to begin with, but they're kind of starting to come around. Now, he made some mistakes. I mean, Ogletree was a mistake. Jonathan Stewart was a mistake. You know, that type of thing, you know. But I'll tell you what, he's stuff like the offensive line is coming around, and he did a good job, and we'll see if McKinney is really good. I mean, he did a really good job this year. I mean, Bradbury's been amazing. Blake Martinez has been extremely productive. He did a really good job this year. And although our record's only 3-7, we're playing a lot better. We're playing a lot better than we have since 2017. Really, we are playing a lot better. L.A. Lou, they give it a super chat, brother. Brilly says no one will give you a first and a second for a back coming off an ACL surgery. He needs to come back and perform before he has value again. I'd keep him. Well, that's what I'm saying. You don't trade him now. But listen, they gave us, again, Odell Beckham had that massive ankle injury, and he did come back. And then, of course, he missed the last 4 games of 2018 with another injury. And the Giants were able to move him. So I'm not saying trade him now, but yes, if he comes out and he plays well next year, it's going to be different though, because if the Giants are good next year, they're not. But the Giants are in a bad predicament. Barkley is a rough situation because you got to remember something. The year now, you can fit your option Daniel Jones, and you can tag Daniel Jones. Quarterback's shelf life is much longer than running back. But you're going to have to pay Daniel Jones if you think he's the guy. And if he's not the guy and you want to go another quarterback, you're either going to pay for one anyway, or you have to draft one and you're going to have to start over. So it's rough. You don't really want to pay your running back and your quarterback, 25% of your cap, which is good, which would end up being. They could end up being between 20 and 25% of your total cap. You really don't want that. That's why Dallas is in a bad predicament. They already gave Zeke the money. They got to give Dak the money. Dak is obviously much more important than Zeke. Zeke's been terrible. Zeke's been terrible since he got – Zeke has been awful since he got that contract. That's why I worry about Barkley. Not that Barkley is the same type of person as Zeke. We all know Zeke's a scumbag. We all know what kind of person Zeke is. Zeke is trash as a human. Barkley's not. Barkley is an upstanding citizen. Barkley's a leader. Barkley's a great kid. We know that, but it doesn't matter. If you can't play, it's right. It's a tough decision. It's tougher than you might think, guys. It's tougher than you might think. There's no doubt. Yo, Steffi's in the house. What's going on, Steffi? How you doing? Steffi's in the house. I know she was on, I forgot what stream that was with Chris. I forgot when it was. The days all blend together. I don't remember if that was Friday or Saturday or when that was. I think it might have been Saturday. Obviously, she was a big hit because all I do is read comments about Stephanie, which she said she prefers to be called. I actually called her. I called her Stephanie for a couple of times. I'm like, oh my God, I said your name wrong. It's Steffi. What the hell's wrong with me? She said, actually, I prefer Stephanie. So I don't know. Steffi. Anyway, it's good to have you here. It is good to have you here, my lady. Thank you for joining the chat. And thank you for representing the Giants the way you do on Twitter. And I like the fact that you were a little drunk yesterday. That was pretty funny. Your comments were cracking me the hell up. Mike Moran, thank you for the super chat. Brilly. He says, the quote, get them, and the puppies are starting to show a little more Bach. They are. Little Bach. And as a dog, I know something about the Bach. You're wasted always. The Giants will do that to you. I get it. So listening to Joe Buck and Troy Aikman, that'll do it to you too. Chris is not doing a round table tomorrow. We're doing Talking Giants tomorrow. That's what we're doing tomorrow. We're Talking Giants show got pushed back till tomorrow, which is why I'm doing this tonight. Initially, I was going to do the Mike Tyson, Roy Jones Jr. fight, and then I read the rules. And the rules are pretty much, that's a sparring session. I'm not paying $50 for a sparring session. I'm not doing that. Sonny Ann says, Getty's for best draft pick so far. That's tough. I would say value-wise, got to be Slayton. I think value-wise, it's been Darius Slayton. I would say that's been his best pick. He was a 1,000-yard receiver last year. He's their number one receiver right now, and he was picked in the 5th round out of Auburn. So I think that was good. Braven Remir, what's going on? How you doing? They are Aryan, yes. The rules are stupid. The rules are very stupid. That's why once I read that, I was like, I'm not doing that. I thought they were actually going to get in. And now, it wouldn't have lasted long. If anybody's seen Mike Tyson, he would have knocked Roy Jones Jr. out like he did Michael Spinks, back in 1986 or 87, whenever that was. Everybody made a big deal of, ooh, Spinks is going to give Tyson a fight. Spinks is a boxer. Spinks was knocked out in 90 seconds. And if you go back and watch, and I'm sure you can find it on YouTube or someplace, if you go back and watch the Spinks-Tyson fight, all you got to do is look in Spinks' eyes for the fight. He's already defeated. He looks like Rocky Balboa when he was facing Clubber Lang for the first time. He don't want to look. You can see fear in his eyes. And you just look, Tyson's looking a hole through him. You knew that wasn't going to last. Tyson killed him. Sanya, what's going on? How can I be the man? Be the man, sir. What do you think of DJ if he wants to shut the door on being the man? I don't know what that means. Jerry, what's going on? How you doing? Jerry Suplinski. We always get the Giants coaches in here. Always. I have a dog named Rocky Balboa, and Kate. They're very nice. Good. Always represent the Italians. That's always good. Should it be? You know what you need to do, Stephanie? You need to get another dog and name it Butkus, because that's Rocky's dog's name. So you need to get another dog and name it Butkus. And Rocky names Butkus after Dick Butkus. I think everybody knows that. Meat Church, thank you for the so much. Brilly. He says, Kid Blue looks a lot taller than Mark Holmes now. Yeah, a little bit. Chris, what's going on, buddy? I think we got a real shot. Yes, I agree. You want to see the offense utilize Penny more? Well, I can tell you this. Nobody be expecting Penny. How many touchdowns do I think DJ will have this week? I hope he has a couple. I think he's going to have a couple of touchdowns. No doubt. Yeah, there's no doubt about that. You're Rocky Balboa. Very nice. Very nice. Indeed. Screw Odell. Buckus. How many fumbles? 0. Let's have another game online, Big Blue, where he don't turn the damn ball over. Can he make it 3 straight? I think he can. Let's just have the. So all we're missing is he's so close, like he's approaching the turn. Like Daniel Jones right now is halfway through the corner. He's halfway through that turn. Just finish that turn off and go straight, right? It's like at Talladega. The Talladega is a bad example. The turns are nothing in Talladega. But like Pocono. Like he's going through the tunnel turn right before he gets to that long straightaway. Just get there. Just get around that corner. Don't turn it over. Have a good game, and let's go. That's all we're saying, man. Dire Giants fan, you the man. Thank you for the super chat. Brilly. He says, looking forward to the next gathering already. Got to give me the address of the hotel in advance. Let's go, G-Man. Oh, you know that's right. You know that's happening, Dire Giants fan. There's no doubt. I'm looking forward to that, too. That's going to be huge. That next get-together should be amazing. No doubt about that. But, yeah, we'll definitely – Dire Giants fan knows about the traffic. He's going to get there the night before. We're going to drink it up in the bar. It's going to be good. Bears, Cubs, Canes, you're the man. Thank you for the super chat, brother. Really, my man. Says your Giants are at least trending up, unlike my Bears. Hope you and yours had a good yesterday. We did. Yesterday was good. Watching Dallas get crushed is always nice. Hanging out with family is always nice, but watching Dallas get crushed on top of it after you've eaten way too much is good too. Especially since I had pecan pie. Yesterday's a cheat day. Like I have to eat on Thanksgiving. Sweet potatoes, gotta have those. Stuffing, gotta have the carbs. Who gives a damn? The rolls, and then a couple pieces of pecan pie. You damn straight. You damn right I had that. I never even have gravy, but I actually put a little gravy on my turkey. I stay away from gravy. Gravy's nothing but fat. But it was Thanksgiving, so who cares? But yes, yesterday was very good. Dallas, yes, they do. Cowgirls got exposed. Yes, they haven't been good all year. I mean, if you think about it, right? Even with Dak, they got 2 very lucky wins. They should have been winless, to be honest with you. I say pecan. I don't say pecan. I say pecan. I think pecan's a Southern thing, right? But I say pecan. Pecan pie is my favorite. It's a bowl of sugar. it's a bowl of sugar with some pecans in it. That's really all it is. I freaking love pecan pie. Pecan pie is good. KP, how can I be the man? Be the man. Have $50 on Roy Jones and call it off to bet you. Yeah, that's smart. Don't bet on that. You say pecan. Knowing the cow shit's lost and my ex was suffering made my night. I enjoyed my Thanksgiving at me and at Steffi. Yes, Benjamin, I know you don't like the ex. I know that. I would like to give thanks to Carson Wentz and Nadowski. Yes, big task. So would I. No doubt about that. Hey, guys, if you haven't done so, man, do me a favor. Smash the like. That helps out the stream. It's free. Costs nothing. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. If you just happen to be walking in here, hit that subscribe button. I do a lot of these hangouts, do all the Giants games. The Lakers are starting soon. I do a lot of Lakers games. We'll be doing Yankee content in the spring. I'm making a point to do Yankee content. I obviously can't stream a ton of games. They play at 7 o'clock, which is why I don't stream the Knicks. And I ended up streaming the Lakers because the Yankees play too early in the night. But I'll try to do a video every day on the Yankees. The thing is, whenever the Yankees start, it's April. Then we're talking about the draft for the Giants. We do a mock drafts, and the draft actually does happen. Then, of course, you got OTAs and all this other stuff. So the Giants pretty much are here all the time, but I'm going to try to do as much Yankee stuff as I can this year. I'm going to make it a point to do a lot of Yankee videos. Giant Prod, thank you for following me. Yes, guys, if you haven't done so, I believe it's in the description as well. If you haven't followed me on Instagram and Twitter, it's down there. Click those links. Follow me. I'll follow you back on Instagram and Twitter. So thank you guys that followed me. And like I said, I'll follow you back after the stream. Am I a college basketball fan? Not really. I really just watch the tournament. You know, I'm a big college football guy, but not a big college basketball guy. And I obviously watch the NBA, especially since the Lakers take up a lot of my time now. Strider, how can I be the man? You're the man. Is Jones back? I hope so, Dean. I hope so. Giants should be 0-11. That's impossible, sir. They've played 10 games. If you're going to troll better. They've played 10 games. How the hell should they be 0-11? Come on, man. If you can't even count to 10, you got more issues than worrying about the Giants' record. I mean, come on, man. Do I box and work out? I do not. I do not box. I am a weightlifter. I'm a bodybuilder. That's how I start off with cardio. And when the gym was closed, I did a ton of running. But no, I lift weights. I'm not a boxer. Thank you, Nick the Wick. Yes, speaking of boxing and working out, there's the link to my other channel, which I almost got 500 subscribers on that channel already. You guys and girls are amazing. So thank you so much, man. That channel's gonna get 1,000 subscribers soon. I'll be able to go live over there. But thank you so much for subscribing to that channel. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said, that'll be different. You're gonna see. I won't say you'll see a different side of me, but I'll talk. Like I said, you will hear about a lot of my life. So, I talk about my life in here a lot of times, but that really will be what that's about. But that's really going to be more of a positive channel. On here, we all know with the Giants and the Knicks and everything else, you tend to be pretty negative, although I've been pretty positive last month about the Giants because I knew this team was turning it around. But check that channel out. And like I said, I'm going to try to put a video on there every other day or at least 3 times a week where, I'll talk about my diet tips. I'll show a couple workouts I do. We'll talk about, like I said, motivation, right, pretty much to just keep going. Life isn't easy right now. Life ain't easy right now. So once in a while, you need a kick in the ass. I need a kick in the ass too now and again. I don't know who Bengal is. That's the second time I heard that. I don't know who that is. Dave Gettleman's in the house. What's going on, GM? Should we try another fake field goal? Who? 1, 2, 3, 5, 88, 19, 04, 21, 0, 10. Yes, you're brilliant, Stealth. You're brilliant. That's what I'm talking about, Steffi. Thank you. I appreciate that. Not to mention, I'm going to say this right now. One of my, I love Stephanie's language. Okay, that's fantastic. One of the redeeming qualities about my wife is her potty mouth. Well, one of the things I was very attracted to was the fact that my wife didn't give a damn. My wife will use the "see you next Tuesday" word without a problem. She will chew anybody the hell out. That's why when I got trolls in here that come in here and try to talk trash to me, I'm like, are you kidding me? Nobody talks better trash to me than my wife. My wife lets me have it for real. Nick the Wick, thank you for the super chat. Brilly says, thanks for that vid today. Got me to work out today. Hey, like I said, on that channel, you can take what I say with a grain of salt. You can take it to heart, or you can say I'm full of shit. But either way, if I can help one person achieve their goal, I'm doing my job. That's an Irish woman. But my wife is Irish. There you go. My wife's Irish. She's not going to roast me on stream. My wife will never be on stream. My wife does not come in the studio unless she's bringing me coffee. Or she's nice to do, especially during the 24-hour streams, or when I was doing those KBO streams at 5 in the morning. My wife would always bring me coffee. She takes good care, especially when I do the 24-hour charity streams. She takes good care of me. So that's good. No doubt about that. My man, Din Djarin, my Mandalorian friend. Brilly, thank you for the super chat. What about the Lakers? Din, I did a video on the Lakers. Did you check it out? The Lakers made phenomenal moves. You know they're repeating. The Lakers are going to repeat. And Laker Dog's going to be there with you guys again when they raise that Larry O'Brien trophy at the end of the year. So thank you, Wolves. I appreciate it. I'm glad you guys like the channel, by the way. I'm glad you guys like that new channel. Because like I said, it'll be something completely different than this. I'm not going to talk about sports. I'm going to talk about working out, fitness, and like I said, just some of my life experiences that may help you. I know I have a lot of younger viewers on here. And I know, and listen, I'm not saying I'm a role model. I'm not saying that you need to listen to me because you shouldn't. Your role models should be your parents. Your parents should be your role models. Children are a direct reflection of their parents anyway. So that's who should be your role model. But if I can give you any advice or you can learn not to do something, not to make a mistake that I made, again, that'll help you out too. Don't, that's what I'm talking about. Don't make some mistakes I made. Easy for me to say. I can't talk. What the hell's in my soda? But yes, Din DeJarn, I'll be right back. The Lakers are going to be back in less than a month doing the Laker games. It's less than a month. I'll be right back doing the Lakers, my man. You know that. L.A. Lou, thank you for the super chat. Really says off topic. I saw 3 Major League Baseball free agent predictions that the Dodgers signing Bauer. I saw one where they signed LeMahieu. Imagine the possibilities. Bauer, I can definitely see. I think Bauer's going to the West Coast. Honestly, I think he wants to go to California. I think he's a California guy. I could see that happening. If the Yankees do not sign DJ LeMahieu, Yankee ranting coming on this channel. I will be so pissed off if the Yankees let that guy walk away. I will be so mad if they let DJ LeMahieu walk away. If they let LeMahieu walk, Cashman got to go. Cannot let DJ LeMahieu walk. Pumpkin says the Flakers ain't doing shit. Listen, I heard that last year too. I heard that they weren't going to beat the Blazers. That was false. I heard that they weren't going to beat the Rockets. That was false. I heard they weren't going to beat the Clippers. Clippers couldn't even make it there. I heard that they weren't going to beat the Nuggets. And then I heard they weren't going to beat the Heat. And they beat them all. And a lot of people don't like the Lakers. A lot of people don't like LeBron, and I understand that. But the Lakers are a damn good team, and they upgraded. Guys, they got this 6th man of the year in Montrezl Harrell, who's way better than Dwight Howard. And they got the runner-up to the 6th man of the year, Dennis Schroeder, who's way better than Quinn Cook. I mean, come on, guys. They improved huge, and they re-signed KCP. So I know for 3 years, Laker Dog's going to have buckets of KCP and a biscuit. Yeah, no, I agree, Antero. Yes, he has got to freaking – he's got to. Oh, yeah, of course, Din DeJarn, of course. 2 bums. So Montrezl Harrell and Dennis Schroeder are 2 bums. I guess you don't watch basketball. That's okay. But obviously they have to sign Anthony Davis. I mean, that has to happen. They don't sign Anthony Davis, and they're in trouble. AD is huge. Oh, yes, they also got Marc Gasol. They also got Wesley Matthews. Like, they had a huge offseason. The Lakers had a huge offseason. No doubt about that. Dire Giants fan, thank you for the super. Oh, by the way, you asked this earlier in this. I think before we started, Amir actually won the giveaway. Dire Giants fan. Amir did it. Amir did that. So you asked that earlier. I just thought about it. But I appreciate it so much, Dire Giants fan. You're the man. Thank you for everything. Really, Briz is all right, bad dog. I'll watch the playback. But much love, bro. Keep up the work on your second channel. Have a good night, chat. Let's go Lakers, he says. Dire Giants fan, you're the man. Thank you so much, brother. Have a great night, and we'll see you soon. We'll see you Sunday for the Giants game, hopefully, brother. That's going to be an awesome stream. That will be on this channel. But when we think about this, guys and girls, when we stream that game on Sunday, that's for first place. Now, the Eagles have to play Monday night. But if we win, we're in first place. How insane is that? That game is for first place right now in this division. We'd be in first place after 11 games. That's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. 38-6. I hope so. I can't wait either. I knew that the game would get here quick, though, because I was off most of this week. And whenever you're off of work, the time flies. You know? Eagles will choke on – the Eagles shouldn't beat the Seahawks at all. I did see that they cut Kenny Stills. And like I said, I'm going to I'll make a video on that tomorrow. When I'm done with the stream tonight, I'll record my video. Like I said, I always upload them at 10:30 in the morning. And you can always expect that during the week. Like during the week, if I do a video, it's going to be up at 10:30. Because a lot of times I just record them at night. I schedule them for 10:30 in the morning. So you can always go, if you're not getting the notifications, because YouTube has not been good with the notifications, which is why before I get into the meat and potatoes of every video, I'm asking people to follow me on Twitter and Instagram and asking you to subscribe and ring the bell and all that stuff, which I never used to do before. When I saw that 5% of my views are from notifications, I thought that was kind of fishy. But yeah, so make sure you guys check the channel like 10:30 in the morning because I'll have a video up then in case you don't get notified. I had one guy actually, I think it was the Barkley video, maybe. Might have been another one. Oh no, I think it was the must win. I forgot what video it was. Guy says to me, he goes, "Oh, I got the notification 5 days after the video." That's happened to me. I've got notifications or videos that have been out for 4 days. Watch Packers workout Stills. Yeah, Stills is rumored to go to a couple places. Mets got to throw the bag of DJ. If DJ went to the Mets, he's going to fail. That's just the Mets. Nick DeWick, thanks for dropping my fitness channel there. Appreciate that. You guys can subscribe to that. You want a kick in the ass, watch the video that I did today. That's really how I am in the gym. You see that attitude in that video, the way I am? That is how I am in the gym. That is my attitude in the gym. That's me. That's me for 60 to 90 minutes. Now, today I went by myself. My workout partner went earlier in the day. He had something to do in the afternoon. My mother came over to see her grandson and her son. But Mama Dog was over here today, and I couldn't make the gym until later, and I got down to 50 minutes because I don't screw around. I don't mess around in between sets. I take like a 30-second break, and I do my next set. I don't screw around in there. But that's the way I am. You see me fired up like that, that's how I am in the gym all the time. And I have no problem telling people in there where it is. I don't care how big or small you are. I don't give a damn. I've told the story before about that big-ass steroid guy that was like 40 pounds heavier than me, and I told him whatever the hell I told him. I let him know where it was at. I don't give a damn. I don't care. Mama Smalls needs to relax on Twitter. I don't know who that is. On Twitter, I don't really read a lot. I post a lot. I don't even post a lot. I've just started to post more on Twitter, but I try not to. I try not to read a ton. The Twitterverse is insane. I know I'm hot. Stop spamming. I know I'm hot. I get that. I get that all the time. I get that from my wife. I get that from chicks half my age. I get it all the time. I'm used to it. It's part of my charm. It's your mom. it's your mom. Oh, I got you, Steph. I got you. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I don't know how I'd feel if my mom was on Twitter. Cairo guy, what's up, buddy? Thank you for hanging out with us at 4 a.m. in the UK. I gotta hand it to my UK guys, man. Especially you guys that come on these streams late at night and the Lakers streams. It's in the middle of the morning and you guys are there. It means the world to me. She thinks parents all think they're funny. They're not. Listen, I think I'm funny, and when my kid, like 10 years from now, when my son is 13, I'll be thinking I'm funny. He'll be like, "Dad, you're not funny. Dad, you're not cool. Dad, stop. You blocked your mom." Very nice. Very nice. Well, where it probably somewhere in the world right now, it's 420, I'm sure. So 420 crew, you know what to do. It's 420 someplace. So 420 crew, smoke them because you got them. 420 someplace in the world. But how about it? Dad jokes are amazing. I think so. I love the dad jokes myself. Who would you like to see from the Yankees? We signed DJ LeMahieu. First and foremost. DJ LeMahieu, we sign him. First and foremost. Not close. That's the first thing they got to do. I would like GT Real Muto. He's not coming here, and he's not going to the Mets. He's not coming to New York. Get rid of Gary Sanchez. That's the next move. Get rid of Sanchez. Get him the hell out of town. Can't stand him. Get rid of him. Stormtrooper, what's up, my guy? What's going on, brother? How you doing? Thank you for joining the stream. Sleeta, what's up? How you doing? Always gotta. I gotta needle you a little bit though. So why aren't you going to the Slav Olympics? That's courtesy of my man Uncle Lou. But I saw Uncle Lou in your stream. By the way, just so you know, I was in there. I just didn't comment, but I was in there. Sleeta. And check his channel out if you guys get a chance. Diehard Atlanta fan. You guys think we have it bad here in New York. That poor guy's a Falcons, Hawks, Braves fan. Although the Braves are better this year, but just more heartbreak. for him. So check out that channel if you get a chance. And like I said, I was in there earlier. I saw Uncle Lou in there. That's why I had to ask you about the Slav Olympics, because Uncle Lou's always like this. Namar Saquon, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you, brother. Brilly says Giants win because Bengals are refusing to name the starting quarterback. No, they did. It's Brandon Allen, unless something changed. It's Brandon Allen. I'm pretty sure he was named the starter. It's not Finley. They don't trust Finley. But I'm pretty sure that it's Brandon Allen. I'm pretty sure. You're the man, Dire Giants fan. Thank you for the super chat. Brilly. He says USCS trading BJ Hill for a third. A third of vodka. No, I'm just kidding. That's actually a fifth. Listen, if we could get a third for BJ Hill, Dire Giants, I'd be all in for that. I would definitely. We have too many defensive tackles. And I mean, if they could get some good value for BJ Hill, I could definitely see them moving on from him, especially if they're going to keep Leonard Williams. Definitely. But I don't know. I don't know what BJ Hill's contract is. I forgot when we drafted him. I think we got one more year. But yeah, I mean, I could see the Giants moving him without a doubt. Would you tank if the Bengals upset the Giants? Well, the problem is I don't think anybody in this division can tank. We're not going to lose to the Bengals. There's no tanking anyway. I'm not rooting for my team to lose. I can't. I can't do that. Alexander the Great, how can I be the man when you're the man, sir? That's right. Steph likes the White Claw. I forgot about that. So it's his third. So he has one more year next year. Okay. I can see them trading him. What's going on, Bruce? You've had at least a you gotta love Steph. Did the Cowboys make her? Oh, Vinny, they did. I love that. That was so great. The only problem is stupid me. I play the parlay. I take the Texans. That's cake. I take the Texans in the over. I take the over in the freaking Dallas Washington game. It's all cake. It's all cake. I took Dallas, gave him 3. What the hell was I doing? Why the hell did I just take Washington? I took Dallas, give him 3 like an idiot. I blew that parlay too. Been winning 3. I usually play 14 parlays or 4 bet parlays. A lot of times I'll do 2 games. I'll do the over-under on both. 3 out of 4 since Thursday. 3 out of 4 in every freaking one of them. Hate that. We can beat the Browns? Yes. I think we can beat Cleveland. As long as we shut down the running game and blitz Baker Mayfield and make him make quick decisions, he'll turn it over. You get pressure on Baker, he's not good. Gotta shut down Chubb and Kareem Hunt, though. That's the key to beating the Bengals. You can the Browns. You shut down that running game, you got a chance. Philadelphia shut the running game down. Their offense looked terrible. So, yes, I think we can beat the Browns, to be honest with you. Tanking's for the Jets. Yes, it is. Yes, Jones is. That was the game we were supposed to go to this year. The Browns and Giants. That was going to be the get-together game, even though it would have been freezing cold. That's what we were going to go to this year. How many games do I think we're going to win, Swifty? I still think we're going 3-3 these last 6 games. I'm hoping we can go 4-2. I'm hoping that we can pull off an upset. And again, with all the things that are going on in Baltimore, perhaps that's the place we can get it. I don't know. Also, Seattle without fans, that's not as big of an advantage. And their defense is not good now. DK Metcalf scares the bejesus out of me. Bradbury against Metcalf is going to be good, but Tyler Lockett's also scary. Russell Wilson's one of my favorite players. He scares the hell out of me, too. That's going to be tough. We're going to have to put up points to beat Seattle, but I do think that we can. Lamar, thank you for the super chat. Really. Do you think we can beat Brandon Allen and get the win? Absolutely. We better. There's no excuse to lose to him. We better get that win. Better. Not just win. We better kick their ass. Listen, I'll be happy if we squeak out a 23-20 win on a last-second field goal, but we should kick their ass. The Giants should kick their ass. The Giants need a game where they just blow somebody out of the damn water. And I think that this could happen this week. I think the Giants can win this game like 27-10. to be honest with you. Danny, thank you for the super chat. Brilly says, what up? You think the Giants are going 7-9? I hope so. They still think we're going 6-10, but I can see us going 7-9 if we pull off an upset. Thoughts on the Knicks striking out in free agency? What's your thoughts on total body conditioning? The Knicks always strike out on free agency. Nobody wants to play for the Knicks. The Knicks are a disaster. The Knicks have terrible ownership. The Knicks, which is what we're worried about with the Giants, you want consistency. You don't constantly want a rotating door of coaches and GMs and presidents and players. There's no consistency with the Knicks. Nobody wants to play here. They're going to have to turn it around. The only thing that I liked that the Knicks did was get Obi Toppin in the draft. The fact that Toppin fell to the Knicks was lucky for us. I like that pick. Other than that, the Knicks didn't do anything good. The Knicks never do anything good. That's why they suck for 20 years. Thoughts on total body conditioning? Well, that's what I do every time I'm in the gym. Total body conditioning starts with your diet. Starts with your diet. Total body conditioning starts with your diet. Dire Giants fan, thank you for the super chat. Brilly, he says, I'm the farthest thing from a wine drinker. What's your wine choice? I'm not a wine guy either. I'm Italian. People are like, how are you Italian and you don't like wine? I don't like wine. Wine doesn't taste good to me, but I prefer white wine over red wine. It's sweeter. It's not as bitter. If I drink wine, the only wine that I ever really drink is Kendall Jackson. That's it. It's really the only wine. And I know about Merlot. I don't like Merlot. I just don't like. I've never acquired a taste for wine. I didn't really have a taste for beer when I was younger, like a bunch of different beers. Now I acquired the taste for beer. Wine, I never acquired that taste for wine. Never. Kendall Jackson's probably the only wine that I like can actually have a glass of and not be like choke it down. Like I actually like a Kendall Jackson. Usually, if I'm going to have that, I usually have wine with chicken marsala. Other than that, like I don't have like wine doesn't go with any other meal, but for some reason, I like a wine with chicken marsala. I don't know why, but I like it with that. L.A. Lou, thank you for the super chat. Brilly, my man. He says the Bengals are starting Brandon Allen, the quarterback. Don't take him lightly. Zach Tracy was his quarterback coach with the Rams. Allen plays under control, not as good as Breeze, but Breeze-like, but more mobile. Well, that's good to know. I don't think they're taking him lightly. You know, it's funny, L.A. Lou, people are sitting here telling me, like in my videos, and they're like, guys, don't take the Bengals lightly. Don't overlook the Bengals. Don't overlook the Bengals. I can overlook the Bengals. The fan base can overlook the Bengals. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what we think about the game. The players can't overlook them. The coaches can't overlook them. And after what happened against San Francisco, there is no way in hell, the Giants are overlooking anybody on this Bengals team. They had an extra week to prepare for this game. They're right in the thick of this division. There is no way in hell this team ain't coming out ready to play, and they're going to get off to a good start. They got to, like I said in my video today, they got to punch them in the damn mouth early and often. Put them out quick. Don't let them hang around. Don't let them think they have a chance. Plain and simple. Don't let them hang around. Yeah, we got 4 players coming back too. It was a great point, Stephanie. We're starting to get healthy, which is good. I did start a new channel, DJ. Yes, I started a fitness and life channel. It's got almost 500 subscribers already. Normally, I had the excuse me, I have the link already set up, but I didn't do it today. Nick DeWitt's been putting it in there. Try a 20 port wine. I don't know, James. I've never had a taste for wine. I don't know. I've never acquired it. The NBA has also become a BS league. No, I agree, Afghanistan. I agree. You know, when I was younger, now you're getting old. Or thank you, DJ, for subbing that channel. I appreciate that. Nick DeWitt, thank you for dropping the link to that second channel. You know you're getting old when you start saying when I was younger. But it's true. In the 90s, when NBA Jam was a big thing, when NBA Jam was the hot video game, that's when every team had like 2 good players. That's when the NBA had a lot of parity. Now it is a lot of 3 to 5 teams that have a chance. I completely agree. But I like streaming basketball. The Lakers streams have taken on a life of their own, and I love doing that. Not just because the Lakers are really good and it's nice to actually watch a good basketball team, but the coolest thing to me is just seeing where everybody is from in the world. That is such a worldwide stream. I bet you over the course of that season, I had people in my chat from over 70 countries, at least. I just think that is so awesome. I just think it's a coolest thing to see where everybody's from. I think that's awesome. Giants are -6. I always say, if you want to win money, don't ever bet the Giants when they're favored. I have won money on the Giants the last 4 weeks because they've been underdog the whole time. And I have won money on them. I don't like betting them when they're favorite, but if I do bet on the Giants this week, I will bet them to cover. I do think they cover. I think they win by 10. I think they win. Although I said I want them to win 27-10, I could see them winning 27-17, and like the Bengals getting a cheap one at the end of the game. But I think the Giants are going to. I think the Giants are going to kick their ass. This is probably the most confident I have been going into a game in like 4 years. Seriously, I don't remember the last time I was this. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. Usually that's a bad thing as a fan. But I don't remember the last time I was this confident. I am confident. Dire Giants fan, thank you so much for the super chat, bro. Thanks for all the support, brother. I really appreciate it. Brilly says, I believe Judge can take us to a Super Bowl. How many years do you think it'll happen? For me, it'll be 2022. Consistent contention. I can definitely see us being there 2022. No doubt. That's why a lot of people are like, I don't think it's because they're saying this because why do you want to win this crappy division? I think that Cowboys fans and Eagles fans are saying this to me because they are jealous because they know that they're not going to, or their team's falling off and the Giants are going in the right direction. So they're like, why would you want to win this crappy division? I don't want to win this division to get killed in the first round. I'd rather get a better pick. No, I want to win this division. I want playoff experience because I know a lot of Giants fans, myself, Chris and I both predicted the Giants go 6-10 this year. Said 2021 is our make or break season. 2021 is going to be the year where we compete. 2021, I can see us being 10-6 because we have a lot of cap space. We have another draft. All these guys are going to have a year of experience. We're going to be used to the system. We're not going to get used to that. It should be a regular season with the training camp and everything else. Okay? I could definitely see them being a lot better in 2021. And then, yes, 2022, it's the same thing. You got another year of drafting. You're going to have another year of free agency. 2022, this team could be really, really good. I don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves, but I agree. I think that they're starting to get in the right direction. All you got to do is make the playoffs. I don't care. We're not picking top 3, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I want to win. I don't give a shit. It's been forever since we won this division. We haven't won this division since 2011, okay? I want to win the damn division again. I don't care how bad we are. I don't care how bad we are. Nitro Freak, thank you for the super chat. Brilly says, jealous. Go ahead and win the division. I'll take a top pick and 3 or 4 play schedule next year. You guys are rebuilding and need a top pick. Yeah, we're rebuilding, but who's a top 3 or 4 pick? I don't think we need a top 3 or 4 pick. I think this team needs playoff experience. What I think this team needs, Nigel Freak, is morale and learning how to close out and win games. I think that's more important than a top 6 pick. Okay, we're not picking top 3. Okay, I think that's more important for the future of this franchise. I really do. That's just my opinion. But I think that goes a long way. I think that goes a lot going forward, a lot more than picking another high pick. Because let's look at the Giants last 3 years. We picked in the top 6. Saquon Barkley, incredible talent. How much has he contributed to the New York Giants? How much has Saquon Barkley contributed? Let's be honest, Giants fans. Okay. How I just saw Stephanie said I'm old. How old are you? No, I'm not asking that. You don't ever ask a woman her age. How productive has Saquon Barkley been? Not much, right? He will have missed 18 games in the last 2 years, right? How about Daniel Jones? Are Giants fans sold on Daniel Jones? Anybody sold on Daniel Jones? Definitely a franchise quarterback, guys. No doubt about it. Daniel Jones, franchise quarterback all the way. The guy's a beast. Anybody have that opinion of Daniel Jones right now? And then Andrew Thomas. Andrew Thomas has played very well the last couple of games. Let's give him a chance. I'm not going to say much about Andrew Thomas, but I mean, for real. I mean, how much confidence? I mean, what have they won yet? So does picking top 5 really matter? If these guys are good enough, you've seen Matt Peart, you've seen Darius Slayton, you've seen O'Shane Ximines, hopefully McKinney's the man. You've seen a lot of these guys that are picked later have just as big of an impact as the guys they picked early. I'd rather win. I don't give a damn about a top 5 pick. I don't care. I want to win. I'm sick of losing. I've been sick of losing for years. I want to win. I want to win this division. I don't give a damn if we're 6 and 10. I don't give a damn if we give up an 8th overall pick for 21st. I don't care. I want to win. I want to win. I want to get in the playoffs. But plain and simple. I just want to get in the playoffs. Danny, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate that, my man. It says you should try white wine from Central Valley of California, where I'm living right now. Some of the best white wine I've had. I'm cutting weight with total body conditioning and dieting, lose 30 pounds. There you go. That's awesome. This is kind of what I did. But again, it was my diet had a lot to do with me losing all that weight from December, through, I would say, April. And about the beginning of January, I lost like 40 pounds myself in about 4 months because diet. My workout regimen's never been my problem with my weight. It's always been my diet because I like to eat. I love to eat. But, if you're trying to lose weight, you got to just have a lot of willpower. Derek Giants fan, thank you for the super chat. Brilly. He says, how's Howie? Terrible. Top 3 pick? Have fun. I want Howie to stay, including Doug. Oh, I want Doug to stay. And yeah, that's the other thing. Nigel Reed, Dire Giants fans, right? I don't know who you guys are taking. I don't know who you want with a top 5 pick. You've already won too many games to pick top 3. I mean, maybe you could definitely use Penei Sewell. That's definitely a guy you could use. Your offensive line is shot. You could definitely use a guy like that. You could definitely use a Jamar Chase. Those are guys you could definitely use, but Howie always messes up on the wide receivers. But yeah, Penei Sewell, that would be a good pick for the Eagles. I'm not gonna lie. That would be the guy that they should target if they're picking top 5. Christian, thank you for the super chat. Brilly, man. I really appreciate it. It says, remember all the Trevor talk a few weeks back? Also is more important to build a winning culture than getting better draft picks. This isn't Madden. I agree. Yeah, I was definitely talking about Trevor Lawrence because I couldn't stand this. And it looked like we were going to be, after we lost to San Francisco, it looked like it was going to be a terrible year. And I started talking about him right away. I admit that. I own it, man. My emotion, I told you, the Giants make me bipolar. The Giants make me bipolar. They do. I'm bipolar when it comes to the Giants. 1 week I'm ready to cry. 1 week I'm ready to scream. 1 week I'm ready to celebrate. The Giants do that to me. Namara, thank you for the super chat. Brilly, my man. I really appreciate that. He says, who do you think we draft in April 2020? Again, it depends on a lot, Namara. It depends on where we pick. It depends on what we do in free agency. I think the Giants have got to target a wide receiver, a cornerback, or an edge rusher in this draft. And again, something you guys got to remember, man, you don't always need a top pick to succeed. Where was TJ Watt picked? Where was TJ? Where was Michael Thomas picked? Where was Chase Claypool picked? Where were these guys picked? Were those guys top 5 picks? See, my point is this. You don't need a top 5 pick to get a superstar. Where was Victor Cruz picked? Victor Cruz wasn't even drafted. You don't always need a top 5 pick to be a superstar. You can find them anywhere. If your scouting department's good, you can find superstars in the second round. Right? It's just that simple. What wideout do we pick at 19? Rashad Bateman's a guy here all the time out of Minnesota. That's a guy here a lot, Rashad Bateman. If he's there at 19. That's a guy here on a consistent basis. But maybe we don't. But I would rather sign the free agent defensive end and draft the wide receiver. But again, if we wanted to go wide receiver, you can take a look at Galladay or Allen Robinson. They're both 6'4". We could use a tall receiver. Nitro, thanks for the super chat, brother. Appreciate it, my man. Brilly says Carson Wentz will be back no matter what, unless they take Zach Wilson. Offensive line, linebacker, Jamar Chase are the positions I want in that order. Yeah, you guys definitely could use an offense. Well, like I said, if you guys get Penei Sewell, that would be the perfect pick for you guys. But this is the thing, Nitro. Do you really trust Howie? Like it just seems like you guys have drafted really bad. I got to be honest. And again, you know I hate the Eagles, but this isn't coming from a place of like I hate the Eagles. This is an honest assessment. I thought your draft was terrible. I thought he did such a bad job in this year's draft. I don't think he got you anything you really needed this year. I thought he missed everywhere. Although I like Chase, I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was a good pick later in the draft, but I just thought he missed a lot. Should have taken Justin Jefferson. Lucas, thank you for the super chat. Really, really, really appreciate that, my man. From Australia. He says Jamar Chase a few weeks back was the talk. Now it should be his teammate Marshall or someone else in the mid-late 20s. 3 in a row. Let's go, Giants. Damn right. Let's get 3 in a row. One game at a time. One game at a time. Die Giants fan, need a man. Thank you for the super chat. Really says Eagles keep the front office and the head coach. I'm happy. Jerry Jones continues to be a delusional top talent. Oh, you got to love Jerry Jones. You got to love Jerry Jones. Rager's not good, Jake. Rager's not good. Rager is not good. I don't know how many times I got to say that. That guy's not good. That guy's not going to be good. He's a TCU receiver. They don't succeed. Big 12 receivers, for the most part, do not succeed. My man Tuto Azrui, what's going on, man? How you doing? Buongiorno. My man from Italy's in the house. What's going on, buddy? Thank you for joining from Palermo. My man is here from Palermo, Italy tonight. My relatives are from Sicily, but it's always good to have an Italian in the chat. Always good to have my Italian guys in here. What's good, brother? Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate that. Jalen Hurts sucks. I'm not a Jalen Hurts. Not in the NFL. I was a fan of him in Oklahoma, but I don't think he's – what's going on, New York for life? How you doing, buddy? I don't think that he's top-tier quarterback talent. I think he's a gimmick player. I think that's what Jalen Hurts is. I think he's a gimmick QB. I don't think that he's going to be a starter. I just don't – I can't see that from him. What's going on, Jared? How you doing? BJ to go. What's going on? Trip Giants, E-Boogie, Goo Goo Gaga. I like that name. Do I think KP was born that way or is he dropped in his head as a baby? Either way, I feel horrible for his parents. I don't know. Drew Addy says, Nitro, how are you a Yankees fan when the majority of – because he lives in Jersey. That's why. And in Jersey, that can actually – I think he lives in – I don't know. I'm pretty sure he lives in South Jersey. That can go either way. You can be a Philly fan or a New York fan if you're in South. I think he lives in South Jersey. I know he's not too far from Philadelphia, but that can go either way. I think that's why he likes the Yankees and the Eagles. It's not like he jumped on the Eagles bandwagon because the Eagles hadn't won anything until 2017. So, but I think that's what. But honestly, one of my best friends that I grew up with, he's always been upstate New York, just like me, pretty much. He's an Eagles and a Yankee fan, and he don't even live in Jersey. He liked Randall Cunningham. That was how I became an Eagles fan. He loved Randall Cunningham. But one of my best buddy that I've known for over 30 years is an Eagles and a Yankee fan because of Randall Cunningham. He liked Randall. L.A. Lou, thank you for the super chat. Really says the Eagles should hire Kansas State's offensive coordinator, Cordy Messingham. He was Wentz's OC at North Dakota State, and get Peterson off the play calling. Peterson's terrible with the play calling. Terrible. Peterson's an ass. They got to get rid of Doug Peterson. It's terrible. Peterson's an idiot. I always said the Eagles won in spite of him. He makes too many stupid decisions. I'm sorry. He's an idiot. I go back to I forgot what game it was. I think it was it? No, it was against us. It was against us. Why the hell do you go for 2 when you're down 21-17? What the hell are you doing? You take the extra point, you're down by 3. Turn the whole game around, in my opinion. Turning point in the game, to me, was when they didn't get that 2-point conversion. That was the dumbest, and I thought Shermer was stupid. That was one of the dumbest damn things I have ever seen in my life. Was Doug Peterson going for 2 when it was 21-17. He's an idiot. He's an idiot. I'm glad he's your coach. And I'll tell you what, Cowboys fans, I mean, they were, oh, Jason Garrett. It's Jason Garrett's fault. We get rid of Garrett. It's Scott Linehan's fault. It's Jason Garrett's fault. It's these guys. We got McCarthy. We're going to the Super Bowl. Try to tell you, McCarthy's overrated as hell, man. Dak Prescott's decent. He ain't no Aaron Rodgers. He ain't Aaron Rodgers. That ain't Green Bay's coach. Frank Reich had a lot to do with, in my opinion, Frank Reich had a lot to do with Carson Wentz's success. I think that the Eagles, I think their offense, I think Carson Wentz, more than anything, misses Frank Reich. I think that's an enormous loss. So look at how good Indianapolis is since he got over there. Yeah, Sherman was terrible, Lake Nona. He was really bad. Really bad. Thank you, Nick DeWitt. Yes, if you guys haven't done so, well, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, you happen to just come in here tonight, make sure you guys hit that subscribe, hit that like button. It helps out the stream. Also, make sure you go into the link or into the description, rather, links to my Twitter and Instagram are there. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I will follow you back after the stream is over. You can also subscribe to my new channel, which I just made this past week. And that is my fitness channel. Nick DeWitt was kind enough to drop the link in there. So if you want some diet tips, some, like I said, some life lessons, some motivation, whatever, subscribe to that channel. And that's what I'll be doing over there. So something completely different than talking sports, talking fitness and life, pretty much. So I hope you guys will subscribe to that. I'm not a Laker fan, Joe. I'm a Knicks fan. I stream the Lakers. Joe Buck is a Cardinals fan. He streams Yankee games, he calls Yankee games, right? That's just kind of my part-time job on YouTube. That's the way I look at it. The Lakers are my part-time job on YouTube. I stream them because they play at 10:30 after my wife and kid are sleeping. I started doing that in 2018. They fit my schedule. I started streaming them. Those streams took on a life of their own last year, but I'm a Knicks fan. I'll always be a Knicks fan. When the Lakers play the Knicks, I wear my Knicks stuff. I root for the Knicks. I root for the Lakers. It is fun, though. It is fun to watch a good basketball team. Lord knows we haven't had one in New York in 20 years. Drip Giants, I appreciate you. You're the man. He says, how old are you? I assume you're 30 to 33. No, I'm not close. I'm 44. I'm 44. I'm almost 45. I've been around a long time. First leg of preseason games, December 11th. We'll see. That's only like 2 weeks away. Well, we'll take a look, KP. We'll see what day that falls on. I bet I get down like 10 of them and still be. Oh, you were talking about White Claws, I'm guessing. I appreciate that, Drip Giants. I try to stay in shape, man. It's part of it. Oh, we've been waiting for 20 years. Well, we've had a couple of, we made the playoffs in 2004, got swept by the Nets. 2012, that season, the 2012-2013 season was the best season we'd had forever. First time we won the Atlantic in God knows how long, since 94. And there was disappointing. They lost to the Pacers. They should have at least made the Eastern Conference Finals that year. And then they went right downhill. The last time they were any good really was 2012, 2013. They've had bits and pieces of it. They've only won one playoff series since 2000, and that was it. I'm the same age as my old man. I know. I said this before. I have a young audience. Round is a shape. Yeah, it's true, Lucas. Round is a shape. Round is a shape. You're not lying. I've said it before. My Jason Sehorn jersey is probably older than half the people in this chat. My Jason Sehorn jersey is 23 years old. I bought it in 1997. I still have it. I've worn it on stream a number of times. I wore it to the Giants game when I went last year. Donnie Anthony, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Says, next time you're in Manhattan, hit up Walter's Bar. Say you know Donnie, and we'll get you lit. It's right by Supremos. I'll have to remember that. I don't know when I'm getting to Manhattan again, Donnie, but I'll have to remember that. I'll have to hit up Walter's Bar. Say, yo, Donnie sent me. Donnie told me to come in here. You're going to light me up. Let's go. I'll try to remember that. Thank you for the super chat, brother. I appreciate it. I love Manhattan, by the way. I freaking Love Manhattan. I ain't been there in a few years. I love Manhattan. That is, anybody ever want to go to New York, that's where you go. You go to Manhattan. You don't go anywhere else. Let's go to Manhattan. You did not miss Odell? No. No, I wanted Odell traded 3 years ago. I didn't miss Odell one bit. You don't win with wide receivers. You win in the trenches. Or the 90s, maybe 1995. Or yeah, 1976 over here. 1976. Listen, I had a kid in 1993. Does that count? My oldest son is 27. So how about that? That tells you how old I am right there. That my oldest son is almost 30. How do you feel on the Giants trade of Eli in 2004? Did they want big banter? No, I wanted Eli. I definitely wanted Eli Manning. I was happy when they made the trade. I was definitely happy when they made that trade. I thought that was going to bring us back to prominence, and it did. I definitely liked that. Stephanie says I'm 27, and she says she's old. 27 is not old. My God. 27 is not old. This is my son's age. That's it. I was born downstate. I was born in the Bronx in Kingsbridge, but we didn't stay down that long. I'm 39 again. Yeah. My daddy, Lucas, my father used to do that. My dad used to tell me every year, he'd be like, I'm getting younger. I'm getting younger. Yeah, he took a year off his age every year. God rest my dad's soul. My dad's been off for 5 years. That's crazy. But every year I'd call him up on his birthday. He'd be like, I'm getting younger, kid. I'm getting younger. You're getting older. He's like, pretty soon you're going to pass me. He would always say that. You'll sign Kenny Galladay? Very nice. Very nice. I did not grow up in New York City. No, I grew up here. I grew up upstate. From the Bronx as well. There you go. Get my son a date with Steph. Well, I mean, my son is with a different, not with my wife. My son is with a different woman. And hey, I mean, that was obvious. I was 16, so, that obviously was not planned. And my son lives out in Boston or near Boston. And he has a steady girlfriend. I don't know when the hell they're getting married, but he's had a steady girlfriend for a few years. And luckily, his stepfather is a good guy because his mother is a psycho. And that's all I got to say about that. For real. Jalen Hurts is again. Yes, he's not even a gadget Taysom Hill. He can't do what Taysom Hill does. Okay, he can't play special teams. He can't block. He can't receive. Jalen Hurts can run and he can pass a little bit. When he comes into the game, the Eagles are one-dimensional. He ain't passing. How I tell my wife about my first son? Easy. Told her I had a kid. That's okay. Chris is 35. Steph is 27. Listen, when I was 35, my wife was 27. My wife is 8 years younger than me. Benjamin, stop trying to hook Chris up. Chris, make that. Where's Benjamin? Didn't you make Chris's Tinder account? Weren't you doing that? Did you make Chris a Tinder account? Who the hell was doing that the one time? You guys are going to make Chris a Tinder account. Who did that? Who was making him a Tinder account? Do I think Chris is drunk making out with I hope so. I hope that's what he's doing right now. I hope so. I hope he's drunk as hell. Should be. It's his brother's wedding. Listen, when you get married, don't be that guy that's sloppy drunk. Your wedding, when you get married, okay, that is a party for, oh my God. Holy shit. Yo. Dire Giants fan, man. Wow, brother. Thank you so. I mean, I don't even know what to say, man. Thank you so much. Wow. Cheers, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Really, cheers. He says, here's the keep from shaving for 2 months. I gotta shave. I can't. You don't have to shave. You keep the beard. I can't do that. I can't even go 2 weeks without shaving. I can't do that. My kid hates my beard. That would be the biggest reason. That would be the biggest reason that I can never grow a beard. My kid will not let me hug him when I don't shave. He won't. He's like, Daddy, your beard. Oh, no, I have to. I have to shave. My kid won't let me near him when I have facial hair. He hates it. He hates it. You know? I don't know, man. My wife don't like it either. Like, that's why I never really grew a beard. I grew a goatee when I met her. I used to have a goatee, and she hated it. I could never do it. I could never not shave. I have to shave. I wish, man. But yeah, I mean, you're the man. I don't know what to say, man. I am overwhelmed. I mean, thank you so much, brother. I really, really, really appreciate it. I don't know. It's just 25 hair spins. I keep throwing up. Where did I meet my wife? Bowling alley. Believe it or not. Bowling alley. YouTube does not take 50%. YouTube takes about 30. They take about 30%. I've never had 50. I don't know where people get the 50 from. I've never had them take 50. It's like 30. My first name is Kevin. How about a chin strap? I have to shave, Dyer. I can't do it, man. I can't have that. It bothers the hell out of me. Not to mention, I work in a business office. Like I have to be clean cut. Like I can't have it. There's just a lot of reasons I don't grow that. I mean, if it was like 10 years, well, more than that, like 15 years ago, I would try it. I can't do it though. I have to shave. I have to. I can't do it. Mutton chops. Listen, mutton chops. I want my kid to grow the mutton chops. Definitely. I want him to have the. I would do that. I don't know how. I can't groom him though, but I would totally grow the mutton chops. The long ass, like the rock sideburns from back in the day. Rob, thank you for the super chat. Brilly says, sorry, I've been missing the chats, but you're the man, Rob. How can I be the man when you're the man? You don't ever need to apologize for being late, for not being in a stream. There are much more important things in life than my streams. Much more important things. So don't ever worry about not being here or apologizing for not being here. Trust me, I'm always going to be around. Life is way more important than me. Seriously. You did make Chris a Tinder account. I thought you did. What's going on, independent outsider? What does brilly mean? So, Bud Light commercials were always dilly. Right? Dilly. Like Cheers. Well, Jason Garrett's wife's name is Brill. And I saw that when I streamed a Cowboys-Eagles game last year. That his wife was whatchamacallit. This wife's name is Brill, so I started saying, I'm going to cook some hot dogs on the Brill. I'm going to cook some hot dogs on the Brill. I'm going to run up a Brill, all that stuff. So instead of dilly, I started calling it Brilly. Dire Giants fan, I don't even know what to say. You are unbelievable, sir. Thank you for the super chat. Brilly. He says, all right, give me Strahan home colors. Email me, sir. Send me an email, my man. You got my email. Email me, brother. Thank you. You're the man. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it, man. You just extremely generous, man. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Thank you, sir. But yeah, email me, brother. Email me. Do I miss your friend James Betcher? No. I do not miss Honey Hamhead whatsoever. What Was it love at first sight? Yes, it was love at first sight. I met my wife. Told that story before. As soon as I saw her, I knew she was the one. Very strange, but that's what happened. Thank you, Nick DeWick. Yes, you guys can subscribe to my fitness channel. Nick DeWick just dropped the link. Please subscribe to that. You want a kick in the ass? You want some good advice? You want to learn how to diet, work out, all that stuff? Make sure that you subscribe to that channel because, like I said, it's completely different than what I do here. But it is what it is. Robinson or Galladay, tough question. I mean, I'll take either one. To me, that's a coin flip. That's a coin flip. I really do. But I think, like Gettleman says, I prefer Galladay, but either one, I'd be thrilled if we got either one of them. Yes, I do need a green screen to have the background. I do, Jake. Am I still done with Gettleman? No, like I said, J-Dub, I am week to week with the Giants. They make me bipolar. Said that. 1 week I'm pissed. 1 week I'm sad. 1 week I'm celebratory. 1 week I'm sick. I'm done with Daniel Jones. 1 week Daniel Jones is great. 1 week I hate Gettleman. 1 week Gettleman's the future. It's the way it is. It's everybody in this division. It's not just me. Team wins a game, we're winning the division. Team loses a game, we got to tank. It is what it is. That's just this division. Give us Bud Dupree. Yes, please. I love Bud Dupree. Hey, J-Dub, one thing I've always said, I pride myself on being honest. I own my reactions. I don't apologize for anything I said. I don't lie. I own everything I said. There's no reason for me to not own things I say. I'm wrong half the time. Nobody's perfect, ever. I don't know why people get mad when they're wrong. They're wrong. Space Cowboy, thank you for the super chat. Really, man, I really appreciate this. For the disagreement we had about Saquon and running backs general, you didn't have to super chat if you disagree about Saquon. Space Cowboy, do you know how many people disagreed with me on that video? You didn't have to send a super chat for that, man. Not at all. That's just how it is. Listen, when I made that video, I knew that was not going to be popular. Just like when I did it about Odell Beckham 3 years ago. I knew I was going to take criticism from Giants fans, and that's okay. That's okay. That's my opinion, and I think outside the box. I am not, Cup Israel calls this microwave, like he would call some things microwave content. There's nothing microwave about my content. I think outside the box with a lot of stuff with the Giants. That's one of them. I happen to nail every single thing about the Odell Beckham trade way before it was talked about, way before there was rumors, way before the analysts and the media pundits even talked about it. That's why when Jordan Renan was talking about, we steal crap. I was way ahead of everybody with that Odell Beckham trade. And even in the video, I said he was going to Cleveland. You can watch it. Like I said, it's on my channel. March of 2018, face is like 30 pounds heavier. I was fat. I didn't even realize how heavy I was. I never recognized myself. But Saquon Barkley, same type of video. Imagine if Saquon Barkley had traded. And not to mention, the day we traded Olivier Vernon, I did a video on that. And I came right out in that video and I said, don't be surprised if Odell Beckham's next. Don't be surprised if they trade Odell Beckham next. 2 days later, Odell Beckham was gone. So I just have a good pulse of the team. And I'm not saying I want them to trade Saquon Barkley. And I'm not saying that they should. All I said, listen to offers. And as I mentioned in I forgot what video it was, if you own your house and it's not for sale, but somebody comes to your door and says, hey, listen, I'll give you $100,000 more than you paid for your house. That doesn't mean that you have to sell your house, but you'd be foolish not to listen to the offer, correct? That's all I was getting at with the Saquon Barkley thing, is if listen to offers. Dire Giants fan, you're the man. I appreciate it so much, brother. You don't have to super chat again, man. You have done plenty tonight, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Brilly. He says he emailed you about Strand jersey. You're the man. No, how can I be the man? You're the man. Cheers, sir. Salute. I really appreciate it. And I will I'll check that email. I'm gonna check it tomorrow because obviously this is gonna end at like 1 o'clock. I'm gonna record a video and then I'm gonna go to bed. But I will definitely check it when I wake up in the morning, without a doubt. Thank you, man. You're the man. Appreciate that. Really appreciate it, Dire Giants fan. Thank you so much. brother. Want to hear an insane stat? Zeke has more fumbles than Jones. Yeah, Zeke's fumbled 6 times. Zeke sucks. It's another reason I'm scared about giving Saquon a contract. It doesn't always work. You've lost 30 pounds. Very nice. That's awesome. That's good stuff, Donnie. I mean, that's what my other channel's about. People that want to get in shape, people that want to learn something. Like I said, I'm going to talk about what works for me. I'm not an expert, I'm not a trainer, I'm none of that. But I'm a guy that has fluctuated with weight up and down. I have dealt with injuries. I have changed workout regimens a number of times. Like I said, for a guy that's going on 45, I don't have a dad bod. I still, I'll be completely honest, when I would run, okay, I would walk part of the way. I'd walk down a main strip, like a busy section that's near my gym. And I mean, it's hot in July, so I'd take my shirt off. I'd walk my shirt. It's not like I got such a great tan. I had a great tan in June. Oh my God, June, July. I had such a good tan. I can't tell you how many times I got beat that. It made me feel good. I got beat that a lot. Got beat that a lot. But that made me feel great. That makes you feel good. Get beat that. You like the clean shave, Neon Wolf? Yeah. Is DJ still the guy? Yeah, my kid likes it too. Like I said, my kid, he'll say all the time, "Daddy, you shaved?" And then he'll hug me. But if I'm not shaved, my kid will not hug me. You don't like the beard. The beard bothers him. And my dad did have a beard. And I hated that damn thing too. But I always remember my dad taking my hand when I was young and rubbing it on his beard. And trust me, this is very harsh. It's like porcupine quills. So he's got that baby soft skin, so he hates when I hug him. Daddy, you need to shave your beard. He doesn't know that. Daddy, you need to shave your beard. Independent Outsider, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it, brother. Brilly. He says, how much time should Ximines and McKinney be expected to get? I would say 20 to 30% of the snaps. I can't imagine. McKinney, definitely a lot less. I think Ximines can get more just because Ximines is experienced. And, Ximines has played already this year. McKinney hasn't. So I don't expect a ton from McKinney. Number 2, who the hell is Jordan Manon? I have my own reasons for following you. He's a Giants beat writer, reporter, whatever you want to call him. He's just a guy that covers the Giants and asks them really stupid questions and gets all of his information from somebody else. And somebody just happened to rib him pretty good about pretty much how the media is garbage, which it is. The media is hot horse shit, to put it nicely. The media is garbage in every facet. And a guy told Renan, I don't get my information from you. I get it from content creators. And he came out and said that we steal from him. So I'll let him know. Especially the part about not working hard. That pissed me off. Because like I said, I work my ass off. Maybe other people don't. I do. And it's not like he was talking directly to me. When you talk about content creators, I am under the blanket of content creators. So if you're making a general blanket statement about content creators, you're including all of us. Don't include me in that. I'm the wrong guy. You don't want me to rip you a new asshole, because when I do it, you're going to feel it. There ain't many guys that talk trash like me. There's nobody that talks trash like me. Seriously. It's not happening. Dire Giants fan, man, I don't know what to say, brother. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it, man. Really, man. I really, really appreciate you. You're the man. He says, later on, 10 years, you and I got to grow for a month and see what grows. Did you shave your beard? In a month, I'll tell you what, Dire Giants fan has a kick-ass beard. Because like I said, I met him at the Giants game. That thing's awesome. That's a beard. In a month, I don't know. I've never let my beard grow more than 2 weeks in my entire life. So I don't know. I don't know how it would look, to be honest with you. I don't know. But maybe, yeah, it might not even be like 10 years. It might be like 5. Because right now, like I said, my kid, he's 3. He's adorable. He's cute. You guys have seen him a little bit, though. Listen, I know he's my kid, but my kid is a handsome kid. My kid is the man, right? Everybody thinks that about their kid. But my kid is adorable. So I always want to hug him. He's 3. I was like, he's daddy's little man right now. 5 years from now, he's going to be 8. He's going to be annoying as hell. I'm probably not even going to want to be around him. So maybe I grow the beard on purpose to keep them the hell away from me. Because when they're 8, that's a terrible age. Things he does now are cute and they're funny. When he's 8, they're just going to be annoying. So maybe like 5 years. I'm just kidding. I always love my son, but you know what I'm saying. Oh, man. Well, Hernandez is savage. Yeah, when he's on his A game, hopefully he's better. Where are we? Oh, I know, Ligman. He's a dumbass. He's a dumbass. He's an idiot. Like I said, and I mentioned this in the video too, right? These videos, they're on YouTube. They're really not public domain. Because if somebody takes your video on YouTube and uses it on their channel, you will actually get an email that says you can claim a copyright on it. Like I had one, a guy took my video talking about EDP. I think when Nitro freaking EDP got into it, I did a video on what I thought about that. And a guy took my entire video and put it on his page. And I got a thing that says, do you want to allow that? Then I did. I don't care. It's just more exposure for me. But you can actually, it's copyrighted. But Dire Giants fan, man. My Lord, brother, I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. You've done enough tonight, man. I appreciate it. Really, really, he said, I'm curious, man, dog. I think I got you. I don't know, I'm Italian. It'll be interesting. It would be interesting, Dire Giants fan. There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt about that. Because like I said, I saw your beard. That shit's solid. That's a good beard. See, I don't know if I could, and that's the thing. I don't know if I could like have the upkeep that you do. Like the amount of time that has to take to have that all groomed and neat and nice like that, man. I don't know if I could do that every day. I'm going to stream Lakers games, yes. No doubt about that. But what I was saying, so these aren't really public domain. They can be copyrighted. My Daniel Jones reaction, it was viral. But it wasn't viral on my page. Somebody else took my reaction, clipped it with a bunch of other reactions on YouTube, put it out there. Then SI.com, other people, Twitter, everywhere that video ends up. Do I get any credit? Does anybody go, this is Bad Dog Sports? That's Bad Dog Sports' reaction. Bad Dog Sports on YouTube. Here's a link to his channel. No, I got nothing. I got nothing out of that. Nobody knew who that was. Hell, on SI.com, it's my face on the video with the veins in my neck bulging out because I'm so pissed off. I got no credit for that. That's stealing. That is stealing. Using my picture, my likeness, my video to sell your ads on your page. That's stealing. Telling your opinion about an idiot writer like Jordan Manon or Rannon, however you want to say it, that ain't stealing anything. That's not stealing anything at all. Okay? I'm not sitting here talking about how I'm not reading everything. I didn't even know who that guy was. I knew him by name. I had no idea who he was. I don't read his column. I don't read his stuff. If I go, it's Ian Rappaport. That's the guy that I trust is Ian Rappaport. And if I talk about it, I always give them credit. I always say, according to Ian Rappaport, or there's another guy, it was Mel Kiper back, whatever. According to Mel Kiper, according to Ian Rappaport, according to Mike Mayock, I'd always give them credit. But I wouldn't read what they did. I'm not stealing their information and passing it along like it's mine. Nick DeWick, thank you for dropping the link to my other channel, guys. Yes, do me a favor. If you haven't subscribed to my other channel, which I just made about fitness and life, Nick DeWick dropped in there. Please subscribe to that channel. Also, subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so. Make sure you ring the bell notification. That way you know when I do one of these live stream hangouts or do a video. YouTube's not the best at doing that, but do it. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Links in the description. I will follow you back. But thank you all for hanging out with me on a Friday night, man. I really do appreciate it. Very, very, very much. Where'd I get the nickname from? Piece of cake. When I was like 19 years old, I went out every night, went to the bar, went to the club, whatever. So it's doing at 19. And I used to go in there and I would tell my buddies, I'm going to take her home. I'm going to walk out with one of these girls. I'm going to go after her. I'm going to try her. I'm going to try her. And they'd always go, you bad dog, you bad. So that's how it's like, bad dog. I always say, don't call me bad dog for a reason. Happens. Happens. You know. Cairo guy, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it, brother. Brilly, really appreciate it. He says they made money out of you, bro. Not nice. It is what it is. I mean, I didn't complain about that. You know, I didn't get mad at it. I was like, damn it. I wish somebody knew who I was. I just thought it was funny. And even on Instagram, the whole reason I got an Instagram this year, Cairo guy, because they had a thumbnail of Giants fans' reactions to when we took Daniel Jones when the draft was coming up. Sure as shit, there's my reactions face. I think I was like this on that. I saw it on Instagram. Somebody let me know, and I was like, all right, I'm going to join Instagram. So I was like this, and Chris is on there too. And I'm like, there it is. There's our face in picture again on Instagram. I was on CBS Sports on Instagram. So there you go. That was everywhere. And you know what? I'm going to say this, and I've mentioned this before. You guys know when you win Super Bowls, they have America's game. They have an America's game. And I always say, when Daniel Jones wins a Super Bowl, you will see my reaction on the America's game. You will see it. You will see me on that America's game. They won't say I'm Bad Dog Sports, but you will see that reaction. I guarantee it. Not just mine, you'll probably see other reactions too. But you will see that reaction again. Dire Giants fan, you're the man. I mean, thank you, brother. I don't even know what to say at this point, man. You're unbelievable. Brilly, man. He says, last year when they took your face reaction with the Daniel Jones pick and then say you steal info is absolute stupidity. Exactly. That's what I mean. That's what I mentioned. Oh, and I did not mention this. A couple people mentioned it in the on the video. Dire Giants fan, man. Bro, I thank you, man, so much. I mean, you're the man. I don't know what else to say, brother. Cheers, but I really appreciate it. He says, Bad Dog was the thumbnail of Daniel Jones. That was me. The other thing that people mentioned in my video, Danny Dimes. I didn't even mention this in that video. Totally forgot. The day that Daniel Jones played his first preseason game against the Bears, before the game even started, I was calling him Danny Dimes. I said, there's my guy, Danny Dimes. I said it a number of times. Nobody had ever heard Danny Dimes. The next day, it's trending everywhere. Danny Dimes. Everywhere that trended. The next day, the day after I said it on my stream, it was everywhere. So I don't know if I came up with that. Maybe somebody else came up with it. But the fact of the matter is, the day after I said it, it trended everywhere. And that's how I know that they watch my stuff. For real. Dave Gettleman, thank you for the super chat, my man. Brilly, really appreciate it. Says, bitter pill. Girls only want one thing, and that's for guys to be 6 feet, six-pack, and rich. I'm only 5'6", and I can't get laid because women hate me. Well, Dave Gettleman, you're rich. You have a lot more money than I do. I can tell you that. I am 6 foot. I do have a six-pack. I am not rich. Maybe one day. It'd be amazing. I appreciate that, E-Boogie. I really do. He says, bad on you and Chris facing the Giants. Appreciate that. Chris and I tell you, we owe everything to you guys and girls. I mean, we're nothing without you. But your support's been amazing. I say it all the time. I'm glad that Chris reached out to me, and I'm glad that that show has worked out the way it has. And I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, I know Irish TD, I think it's Irish TD or TD Irish. I forgot what his name was before. I can't remember his name. He changed his name. He's the one that came up with the Chris and the Bad Dog title. But I think it was OGR, if I'm not mistaken, told me and Chris, he said, you guys should do the Giants games together. And we've been doing them ever since. That was a great idea too. But it's been fun. It's been fun to work with him. It's been fun to grow our channels together. And said in an OGR stream today, I'm proud. I'm proud to see these video makers who came out and said, Bad Dog Chris, you guys inspired me to do a YouTube channel. You guys inspired me. I wasn't going to do one. You guys inspired me to see these guys getting to a point where they're all getting monetized. And Goose is not a Giants fan, but Goose, the first ever member on my channel, a guy that was one of the first people in my streams all the time. Goose is at almost 3,000 subscribers. Butcher's Block of Patriots Talk, a Patriots fan. He's over 2,000 subscribers. These are all guys that have come out and said, you guys inspired us. That makes me very proud to see those guys grow. They work very hard, all of them. And I appreciate that they say we inspired them, but Darren Giants or OGR Sports is like, Bad Dog, you got me to 1,000. I'm like, I didn't get you anywhere. You got yourself there. All I did was say, check the guy out. I can tell anybody to go check out a channel. That doesn't mean they're going to stick with you. You have to keep them there. I can bring them there all I want, but it's your content that keeps them there. It's your content that keeps you coming back. It's got nothing to do with me. You guys put in all the work, you content creators. So you don't ever need to thank me, man. You guys do all the work. Pedro, what's going on, buddy? Good Redskins fan right there is Pedro. I'm hoping 2 weeks max is my first. Steffi, when are you going to make a YouTube channel? I mean, you're on Twitter. You do a podcast, right? You do something on Twitter, don't you? I just noticed you on Twitter not too long ago, so forgive me because I'm not really up to date. Dire Giants fan, Brilly. 5 seconds with the cap off. I think you've earned it. There you go. Look at what this thing does to my head. All right. There you go. Check it out. Woo! There you go. This thing is digging into my head pretty bad. I have to loosen this up. But there you go. There's me without my hat. I have to loosen this hat up, though. That is really digging into my head. I didn't realize how hard that digs into my head. Fisk is the man. I love Fisk. Bald is like, hell yes. Bald is beautiful. I always say this. The best people in life are bald. I don't look bad bald. Thank you, Taylor. Appreciate that. Well, I always say this. God made a bunch of perfect heads, and he put hair on the rest of them. Taylor, what's going on, my lady? Always good to see you. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Hope everything is well. Taylor's another one of the first people that used to come into the streams all the time. But listen, Team Bald, hell yeah. Terry Bradshaw is bald. 4 Super Bowls, right? 4 Super Bowls. Jordan's bald. Greatest basketball player ever. LeBron is bald. LeBron don't want to admit it. LeBron's bald. Shaq is bald. How great are these guys? Stone Cold Steve Austin is bald. Greatest wrestler ever. And right up there with him, The Rock is bald. Okay? The best in the business are bald. That's how it goes. That alopecia is a bitch, but it does get the best of us. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I don't know what the hell's the woggle. Steph, I'm old. I don't know what the hell any of this stuff is. Mike Tyson, yes, Mike Tyson is bald. Another good one. These nuts are bald. Well, mine aren't. Jeff Bezos is bald. I've heard the name. I don't know what the hell he looks like. We should all go on game day, Good Morning Football on Giants website and type Danny Dimes. I know. Listen, like I said, I can't say for a fact that I was the first one to come up with Danny Dimes because I don't know. But what I can say is as soon as that was said on my stream, it was everywhere. And I'm going to tell you this. You know what? You guys that are in my Laker streams, you guys that are there, you guys that follow Laker Dog, I know there's a lot of you that come into the streams. Benjamin can attest to this. Dire Giants fan can attest to this. LA Lou can attest to this. I said that the Lakers should start Dwight Howard instead of JaVale McGee. And I can't remember who the other guy was. I said the other guy needs to start too. I can't remember who else I said. I said the Lakers needed to make 2 moves. I said they should start Dwight Howard and they should play Rajon Rondo more, whatever I said. The next game, those 2 moves were made. Ask. For real. Afghanistan was there. L.A. Lou was there. Diehard Giants fan is there. Oh, I told you, Diehard Giants fan. I told you. When we go down to, when we meet up at the Giants game next year, I told you. You ain't paying for a beer. I got you, brother. I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you, brother. Brandon, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Brilly, my man. He says, hope you had a great Thanksgiving, brother. I did. I got to hang out with family, and I got to eat way too much. I got to actually eat it. I had a cheat day, and I got to watch the Cowboys get their ass kicked. It's a beautiful day. Dire Giants, but you didn't have the super chat, man. I appreciate it. So thank you so much, man. I read the comment. I saw it. Brilly, he says, you're the man. No, how can I be the man? You're the man. Yes, I told you. When we go down, I got you. I got you, brother. I got you. No doubt. I can't wait for that next year. That's going to be awesome. I had so much fun at that thing, at that tailgate. It was great. It was great. And I just know it's going to be huge. And this is the thing. I mean, a Dire Giant or OGR Sports was cool enough to get the tickets. And he actually paid for them up front. And that's a hell of a job because he doesn't know any of us outside of YouTube, really. But, you know, he fronted the money. And I think that if we have enough people, we could probably get a luxury suite or a box or something, because if we're all splitting it, it wouldn't be that much. So I think that would be cool to get like a luxury box or a suite or whatever, however the hell much they cost. But I think if we have 40 people, it wouldn't be bad. And I think that we'll get that easily. I hear it did the same thing in my ex, and I used her credit card, got myself a current girlfriend. $300 Kobe Bryant jersey. Dire Giants fan. He's the man. Both of the Kobe Bryant jerseys that I wear, the number 8 and the 24, courtesy of Dire Giants fan. Freaking man. What's to say? The freaking man. I want to come back to the Giants. You are still shit fondue, Janoris. Yes, absolutely. We don't need you back here. You suck balls. We don't need you. We don't want you. Prediction score for the Giants game, 27-17 Giants, Jesse. I'm going to go 27-17. Baseball will be back soon. What's going on, Michael Sachs? I hope we win the East too, brother. Cheese Whiz is in the house. What's going on? How you doing? What's better than a fine woman that follows the Giants like we do? I'll wait. Well, I mean, fine women are good no matter who they follow. Let's be honest. Let's call it what it is. Meet Tarhan. What's going on, Meet? How you doing, buddy? By the way, you guys can all thank Dire Giants fan. A lot of people are like, Bad Dog, take your cap off. Bad Dog, take your cap off. I mean, I've taken my hat off before. I did it for the charity stream, too. Which, by the way, that's not too far away. It's February. It's 3 months. I always love when I do those 24-hour streams. I love when I do those. They're hard. It's not easy. There's guys that are in there the entire 24 hours. Dire Giants fan there pretty much all 24 hours. Afghanistan's there all 24 hours. L.A. Lou. I got like 8 to 10 people that are there all 24 hours with me. And after I'm done, we get closer. Like, I can't wait for the next one. I'm like, you guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. Like, I can't wait for the next one. I can't wait for the next one. And, they're good. We just need a wide receiver who can run routes like Odell used to. We'll find that. We'll find. Listen, Sterling Shepard is a damn good route runner. And I'm going to tell you this. If you noticed, the offense got better because we're able to run the ball, and the offensive line is better. But the offense has been much better with Sterling Shepard in the lineup. Sterling Shepard is a big piece of this receiving corps. Sterling Shepard is a guy that is extremely underrated. Extremely. So don't sleep on him. And that's a big reason our passing games got better, honestly. Not running the ball, obviously, but Sterling Shepard's a big piece of what we do. Kenny Stills, I'm going to do a video on that tomorrow, Roman. Tomorrow about 10:30. Like I said, I'll record it when I'm done with this stream tonight. I'll record it, put it up on the channel tomorrow 10:30. I'll schedule it tomorrow. Because I was going to say, I don't know if I'll be up. By the time I'm lucky, my kid sleeps late now. My kid sleeps like 9:30, which means I do. And then I get up and I'm groggy and I want my coffee and I go out in the kitchen. It's like on a Saturday, I always go out and make bacon and eggs or French toast or something. I always make a good breakfast on weekends when I have time. So, it'll be tough. All right, here you go. Only because it's you, Benjamin. Only because it's you. Wiggins World, I told Cop he better go to the Giants game. I'm sure he will be. I told Cop he better go. He definitely has an invite. I gotta be honest. I think it would be fun to hang out with Cop Hizzle. I'd love to drink a beer with Cop Hizzle. Swag Waffles, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that, my man. I appreciate that. My soda's going. Diehard Giants fan, man. Thank you for the super chat. Brilly. He says, kill the Seahawks and Cardinals. Cap off. I don't know what that means. Cap off. This thing really dented the hell out of my forehead, though. I didn't realize how tight that was on my head. Yes. Kill the Seahawks and the Cardinals. Kill them all. Cardinals scare me actually more than anything else. They do. The Cardinals scare me more than the Seahawks, honestly. They do. They scare me more than the Seahawks. The Cardinals worry me. I don't know. L.A. Lou, thank you for the super chat. Brilly, he says, was hearing maybe Yadier Molina to the Yankees. I would take that. It'd be nice to have a good veteran catcher who's got some World Series experience and he's a Hall of Famer. I would definitely take that. Yeah, Pizzle's got the energy. He does. That's why I would like to hang out with him. I got a lot of energy, too. I think it'd be fun. Thank you, Brian. Appreciate that, bro. Let's go indeed, man. Let's go, baby. You actually like the ball, bad dog? Good. Well, I always say this. I won't take my hat off of my hair when my hair's not cut. It don't look good. Looks good when it's cut. I'm not going to lie. Like I said, I got the head for it. Like Chris said, I got 9 out of 10 head. So, yes. So, yes, Stephanie, welcome to the Shovel Gang. That's how you do it. That's how it goes. That's usually how I give those out anyway. I let my mods make that decision now. I don't even give them out. It's not a wrench on this channel. It's a shovel. I'm Italian. My mods dig holes and bury trolls. That's what they do. And I can't even say that. Stephanie, I appreciate that, though, because I can't say, how can I be the man? You're the man, because you're not the man. You're the woman. But yes, part of the Shovel Gang. Razor's lost their best pitcher to the Braves. Show the guns. There you go. Well, you'll see those on the other channel. You'll see the guns on the other channel. The lighting here sucks, by the way. Lighting has a lot to do with your physique, by the way. If the lighting is shining directly at you, you're not as vascular. If it's above your head, you look incredible. That's why the gym lights are the way they are up there. For real. That's why the gym lights are where they are, because it makes you look better when the light's coming down upon you, not right directly at you. Sunlight's also not good for your physique. It is lighting directly above your head that really makes you look jacked. There are certain mirrors in that gym. Seriously, I look at myself in a mirror and I go, Jesus. I'm like, do I really look like that? And there's other mirrors. I'm like, what the hell? I look like crap. It's weird. I'm like, what the hell do I really look like? I don't even know. Nelly, thank you for the super chat. Brilly. He says, hey, bad dog, was stuck at work, but I had to make sure I stopped by and support the stream. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, brother. Much appreciated. Thank you for swinging in. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. I really appreciate it, my good man. DJ Smooth, what is going on? Thank you for the super chat. Brilly, you think we making the playoffs? Judge winning the chip. Talking about the Yankees and Aaron Judge. DJ Smooth. I love DJ Smooth. It's all scripted. Well, if it's scripted, we'll get it. I think we're winning this division, yes. I think we're winning this division. Do I even lift? Listen, I can tell you this, and again, this will be a video on the other page. Talk about legs. If you want to see, that's one thing I'm going to say. When I go to the other page and look at my intro video. At the end of the intro, when I talk about what I'm going to do on the channel, last 30 seconds is me pushing the sled. It's 545 pounds on that sled that I'm pushing with my legs, or that I'm pushing. And it's on the carpet, and it's so heavy on the carpet that you can see the sled actually digging into the floor, which just makes it heavier. But I had so many people in that video say, holy shit, I didn't realize I jacked you, because I only see you from like the chest up. I don't see everything else. But look at that, because you're going to see my workout regimen. You'll see what I look like. But, like I said, to me, I'll always be the 16-year-old scrawny kid that I was when I was 16. I weighed 125 pounds when I was a junior in high school. That's all I ever see when I look at myself. I don't see a strong guy. I see that guy. Which is why I work out so hard. Dire Giants fan, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you, brother. Brilly. He says, you're the man, better. How can I be the man when you're the man? He says, my face would beat 2 months of growth. Stick with it. I told you. A couple of years, man. In a couple of years. Steffi says she'll grow her beard. Steffi says she'll go. She says, I'll grow my beard. Steffi, are you on IG? I don't think I follow you on IG. Maybe I do. I don't know. But I don't think so. I always tell my son, Cheese Whiz, I always tell my son does that. When he wears a tank top, I always say, show him the guns. Gun show. I always tell my kid, I'm always like, show him the guns. So my kid comes out, he's like, gun show. Does it all the time. DJ Smooth, thank you for the super chat. Brilly, sir. He says DJ Brady round 2 wild card. Yeah, I think it would be the first round. We would beat Tampa Bay. I'm telling you right now, if we win this division and we play Tampa in the first round, we will beat them. We should have beat them the last time we played them. We will beat Tampa. I don't know about it. I don't think we're beating anybody else in the playoffs. I don't think we beat Arizona, Seattle, Green Bay, New Orleans. I don't think that we would beat them, but I do think we could beat Tampa. Well, it is beautiful. Hell yes, it is. Hell yes, it is. I always say this to my kid will get his haircut. You don't really like getting his haircut. My wife shaves my head. I haven't paid for a haircut in 20 years because, I don't need to. She shaves it. I have clippers. And I'll always say, Daddy, get your hair cut. So I always say to myself, like, where'd my hair go? Where's my hair? He's like, Daddy, where's your hair? Daddy, where's your hair? It's gone. And I always tell him I blame his mother, because when I met his mother, I had a full head of hair. Of course, I was 24, so, it's part of it. Charles Barkley's another one. Yes, he's another one. You think the Rams beat the 49ers on Sunday? Oh, God, yes. They should kick the shit out of the 49ers. That shouldn't even be close. Talking Giants is tomorrow, yes, because Chris was at a wedding today. His brother got married today. Chris in that tux. Chris is looking all right. Chris cleans up nice. I told Chris, go take care of that thing for me when he's down there. Anytime you see an Italian in a suit, you need to run. I told him, go take care of that thing. I need that. I got to get that grip. I told him, go get that grip from that guy down there. Take care of that. So Bernard's not playing. I heard that, Low Instinct. I heard he's not playing. So they're down to the third string running back and the third string quarterback. We need to kick their ass. Like I said, you're not going to want to miss that stream. That is for first place. We need big numbers in that stream. We need all the support to get in first place. You guys are going to do me a favor. You guys are going to take the link to that Giant stream and you're going to put it on all your social media and you're going to share it everywhere. And we're going to get 3,000 people in there. It's going to be awesome. Where's my second channel, Fluid? Lake Nona's been dropping it. It's called Bad Dogs. It's called Bad Dog Fitness and Life. I hope so, Cheese Whiz. But I don't know if Lake Nona's still in here. Nick the Wick's also been dropping it. But the link is there. But it's Bad Dog Fitness and Life is the name of it. There it is. Nick DeWitt's got it. There's my second channel. I just started that. Like I said, we got I bet you we're over 500 subscribers. You guys have been phenomenal with that. So thanks so much, man. I want you guys, subscribe to that. Please, I'll show you some of the vitamins I take. I'll show you the way I make my protein shake. There's gonna be a lot of different things on there. Like I said, there's one video I'll be honest. I suffered for years. A lot of my adult life, I suffered from seasonal depressive disorder. Whoops. And I'll talk about that as well, how the gym helped me overcome that. DJ Smooth, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Brother Brilly says we're going to beat Dallas week 17. Damn right. Damn right we are. Damn right. Dire Giants fan, I don't even know what to say. Brother, you are just unbelievable, man. Thank you so much for everything tonight, man. I really appreciate it. Brilly, he says, to keep the facial hair for the Seahawks game, I'm not kidding. Keep the facial hair for the Seahawks game. Oh, you mean when we play the Seahawks? To keep the facial hair for the Seahawks. So you want me to keep my facial hair for the Seahawks game? When do we play the Seahawks? Next week? Next week? I'll tell you what, Dire Giants fan. I will keep it for the Seahawks game. I will have the beard for the Seahawks game. Now, I will say this. I'm going to have to shave on Sunday night because I go to work Monday, but I will grow that the entire week. I will grow the beard the entire week. I'll grow it for the Seahawks game. The entire week. Deal? I'm going to shave Sunday night, but I will not shave the whole week until next Sunday night. I will grow the beard for a week for the Seahawks game. I'll do that for you. It's the least I can do. So we'll do that. Robert, thank you for the super chat, man. I appreciate it. Brother, Brilly. Robert, by the way, great Eagles fan. That's one thing I love about, I said this about the sports community. It's not just Giants fans sports this channel, man. I have so many great Eagles, Cowboys, and Washington fans, and other fans too, like Sports Expert's a Cleveland fan. KP's, I don't know what KP is, right, Benjamin? We don't know what the hell KP is. But LA Lou and Benjamin, they're Rams fans. KP's a Steelers fan. All that stuff. And again, we got Saints fans, Packers, like everybody's in here. And I really appreciate it, man. It's awesome. Robert says, do they fry turkeys in New York? I prefer the Cowboys. They got smoked. That made everybody's Thanksgiving watching them get walloped by Washington on Thanksgiving for everybody to see. I think we enjoyed this. They do deep fried turkeys. I have never had a deep fried turkey in my life. Maybe someday I would love to try one, but I do not. Donnie, man, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate it. Brilly. Donnie, welcome to the Dog Pound, baby. Yo, where my Dog Pound members at? Welcome, Donnie Anthony, into the Dog Pound, baby. What's going on? Let's go. Thank you for becoming a member, man. I appreciate it very much. I'm starting a sports podcast. How do you make it good? Be yourself? I don't know what else to say. I don't know how to make it good. Just be yourself. Enjoy it. People can always tell when you enjoy something. People can always tell. I say this all the time. People can tell, even on the internet, when they're not seeing you face-to-face and not talking to you face-to-face, they can tell when you're genuine. They can tell when you're acting. They know when you're real. Reason my rants are the way they are, reason people love it when I rant is because that's not fake. People know that I mean that. That's why it's not so much the way I rant. I think it's because people feel that emotion coming out of me. People feel that. People know. People are like, man, Bad Dog's feeling that. And I think people can relate to it. I think people relate to me going off the deep end when it comes to your sports teams because they're like, that guy's full of passion. They might not like what I say about it, but there's no question like that guy cares. Some guys do reaction videos and you can tell that they're freaking fake as hell. You know? There's nothing fake about me on here. I say this all the time. What you see is what you get. You can ask. There's guys that met me in person. Dire Giants fan met me in person. Entertainer met me in person. Kid Blue met me in person. OGR Sports met me in person. Bones, Meet the Mets. A lot of guys met me in person at that Giants game. You can ask them. Gangrene David. I am the same in person as I am on here. There's no difference. I'm exactly the same. My name's Kevin. What's going on, Ayush? Hey, Ayush, Tiaji. Soon, my man. Soon. KP said that the Lakers have a preseason game on December 11th. That's only 2 weeks from now. Laker Dog will be back very soon. You threw your phone on draft day. Went up. Yes. Oh, I threw. Jesse, have a great night, man. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. I have a Knicks book that was sitting on my table. It's a coffee table book. And I was sitting there, and I picked the book up, and I threw it across the room. People thought I threw my laptop. Listen, I'm insane. I'm not that insane. Dire Jonathan says, damn straight, I can't wait till I meet Bad Dog for more than 5 minutes. Yeah, because he didn't understand the stupid traffic in New Jersey. But yes, definitely. I can't wait to meet you for more than 5 minutes. Have some beers. That's going to be awesome. I just can't wait to do that again. That was so much fun. That was so much fun. Oh, you actually caught the draft? Yes. Oh, you caught the draft through me. There you go. Does my wife get a kick out of my reactions? Well, my wife knows those are my reactions. I say it all the time. What you see on TV, this is pretty much the way I am anyway. And I always laugh because my wife would always say this to me. And I'd always laugh. She always like, why are you yelling at the TV? They can't hear you. That's what she would always say. Why are you yelling? They can't hear what you're saying. Like, you don't get it. Stormtrooper, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it so much, brother. Brilly says, thanks for all that you do for this community, Bad Dog. Go Giants, and congrats to the Lakers for becoming future back-to-back champions. Well, I'm not a Laker fan, so you don't need to congratulate me on that. But it's fun to stream a championship team, I'm not going to lie. And, hey, man, you don't need to thank me, Stormtrooper. I thank each and every one of you, guys and girls, because, as I said, I wouldn't be able to do for this community what I do if it wasn't for all the great guys and girls that support my channel. I wouldn't be able to do it. You guys make this thing go. And I say it all the time, and I can never say it enough. Never. How much I appreciate you. I can't. There's not enough words in the English lexicon to express my gratitude towards all you guys and girls. Whether you like me or you don't. The fact that you watch, the fact that you comment, the fact that you interact with my channel, the fact that you come to hear what I have to say means the world to me, because you don't have to. You don't have to. But you do. You don't have to come in here and hang out with me for 3 hours, but you do. Like I said, there's some people that hang out with me for 24 straight hours. You could be doing something else, but you hang out with me, and I appreciate it. I'm 21, already feel old. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Benjamin, I don't feel a bit sorry for you, sir. Considering how to do it. Yes, you need to straighten your son out, Ben. Benjamin, you need to straighten him the hell out. Can someone tell me if the Cowboys star a rating? I don't know. I don't know, Robert. I don't know. Oh, yeah, the draft stream. There's two things people go back to, Cheese Whiz. They go back to the draft stream. They go back to the reaction stream of Chris and I doing the Tampa Bay Bucks game. People love that. People love that. They love that Tampa Bay game stream. You're 24 going on. I know all you guys are young. 21, 29, 22, 18, 30, 24, 19. Right, I can't do no 48 or 72 hours, Dire Giants, but I die. But I always love it. I finish when I'm at the tail end of a 24-hour session and I'm loopy, and everyone's like, "Bad Dog, we'll do it for 48 hours." 73. There we go. All right, Johnny. Johnny's older than me. I got one guy that's older than me. There we go. I got my hairline fixed, and it saved me 15 years. I'm not fixing my hairline. My hairline is where it is. My hairline is where it is. But yeah, I always said, well, listen, if I actually had my hair, like if I had good moss, if I had good lettuce, I would look way younger. I know I would. If I had good lettuce on my head, oh my God, it wouldn't even be fair. Authentic, what's going on? Great channel. There's another guy that just hit 1,000 subscribers. Said, man, the Giants community is growing, and it's growing at a rapid pace. And I am proud to be a part of it. There's no doubt. Demon, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it, brother. Really, really, really appreciate that. He says, just drop it in. Respect to the channel. You ain't no phony faker. You mean it. Looking forward to Sunday. Cincy Kitty Cat's going to get beat. Oh, we're going to whoop their ass, team. No doubt about it, man. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. And thank you for dropping in, as always. I really, really appreciate it, my man. Thank you. L.A. Lou, thank you for the super chat. Really, really appreciate that. He says, I appreciated that you did one game in the World Series. For me, it set the tone for a great outcome. To be honest, this year has been this has been a good year for LA. Many thanks. So again, you don't need to thank me, man. I thank you, LA Lou. I thank all you guys and girls. And it's been fun. It was fun. I wish I could have done more of that World Series. But again, the timing was bad, right? Because the World Series was going on during – no, it wasn't. The World Series was going on during football. I don't know. There was reasons I couldn't do the World Series. And I forget. I was glad I got to do one game of the World Series. But I forgot what the hell else was going on. I think the NBA playoffs, right? Were the playoffs going – I think the Lakers were going the same time, correct? That was why I couldn't do the World Series. That won't happen again. That's not going to happen again. We won't have the Lakers overlapping the World Series. I think that's what happened. It won't have the Lakers overlapping the Yankee playoff games. That is what it was, because I couldn't do any Yankee games either. 2000 Subway Series was great, Robert. I loved it. Can Pat Graham put 3 safeties on the field? He can probably do a lot. I mean, if he could brand safety, I mean, he could put one in the box. But he definitely could. He could put 3 safeties on the field, but you'd move one up to play a box safety. I mean, he could put 3 safeties on the field if he chose to do that. Benjamin wants to strip clubs. Yes, he always did. You're 3 years old? Yeah. I was 24 during that World Series. Oh, yeah. I've been around a long time. Bad dog's old. I'm so done with this COVID thing. I live in Florida. Can't imagine being. Well, I live upstate, Finez. New York. I say it all the time. New York City. They need to cut New York City off the rest of New York and make it its own freaking place. We're not up here. The city and upstate New York are 2 totally different things. It's like 2 totally different worlds. I don't want to pay taxes because of New York City. Cut them right the hell off of there. Cut them right off. Make them a different entity. You can call us Fort Orange. That's what Albany was called originally when it was founded. The capital of New York was called Fort Orange. You can keep New York City. You can call that New York. We can be called Fort Orange. Cut New York City right the hell off. Cut it right off. But, yeah, I live upstate. Way different up here. It's way different. Nothing's closed. And I can tell you this right now. Like the cops up here, they ain't enforcing Cuomo's law. They don't. Their job is to serve and protect. They're not going place to place to see how many people are in the house. They're not doing that. They ain't doing it. Asia, what's going on, my lady? Always good to see Asia. Hope your Thanksgiving was great. And I know it was because the Cowboys got their ass beat. It's always good to see my lady, Asia. She's in everybody's streams. So really appreciate that. Let's go Giants as always. She's a big Yankee fan as well. I'm scared for Sunday. I feel like we're not going to lose low instinct. We're not going to lose. We're going to win this. We're going to win. We're going to win. Isn't weed legal in now New Jersey? It could be. It's legal in Massachusetts. And listen, I say it all the time. The 420 crew should be legal in New York. Take the damn taxes. Tax the hell out of it. And get rid of the damn debt in New York. It wouldn't be difficult. Legalize it here. 420 crew going to do it anyway. Donnie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. It says, my mom's side is from Elmsford. I'll be honest, I don't know where that is. I don't know where Elmsford is, Donnie. I'm not sure where that is. I've never heard of that. L.A. Lou, thank you for the super chat. Brilly, he says the World Series game started at 6 p.m. Pacific. I forget why I couldn't do more World Series games. I don't remember. Honestly, I know one of them had to be like talking Giants. I really don't remember why Unless they played on a Sunday and I didn't want to stream the Giants. And there was a reason I couldn't do them. Lewinsink, we're not going to lose, man. How from the Connecticut line, Stephanie? Connecticut's probably 3 hours from me. Massachusetts is like 20 minutes, but I'm upstate. New York City's like 3.5 hours. 3 hours probably. So Connecticut's probably like 3.5 for me. I've been to Connecticut once. But yeah, it's like 3.5 hours for me. I live like in the middle of the state, like like right in the middle, but right against the east. I'm on the East Coast, like halfway up the state. I'm not close to Lake Placid, or anything like that. Like I'm not that far north, but I'm like 25 miles north of Albany, so Connecticut's a hike still. Do I think I'm going to stay on YouTube long term? I hope so. I plan on it. I hope so. Lots of Giants fans in Texas, and we're open for business. Really? I didn't know there was a lot of Giants fans in Texas. I would have never guessed that. There's a lot of Cowboys fans in New York, Robert. I can tell you that. Tons of Cowboys fans here. Marjorie, what's going on, my lady? How you doing? Oh, Yonkers. See, I was young when we moved out. I don't know the city that well. I really don't. I don't. I know upstate like the back of my hand, but I do not know the city at all. Well, Meadowlands, like it's about 3.5 hours because it's just outside of the city. It's like 3.5 hours away from me. It's about an hour west of Albany, so that's like Utica, Verona, Oneonta, like that. That's about there, right? About an hour west. That's that section. Yeah, February, Lou, like the middle of February and August, we do those. I'm actually gonna do a video on that tomorrow. Authentic. Well, like I said, when I'm done with the stream, I'm going to record the video and I'll upload it at 10:30. But yeah, I'm gonna make a video on that. This is true, Stephanie. There's too many Cowboy fans in general. That's a fact. What is my day job? I work for the state of New York. I work for New York State. Jordan McKinney jersey, nice. Yes, I live in Saratoga County. You grew up in Utica, big Giants fan. Yeah, like Utica's about an hour west because I know Verona. When you go to the casino, when you go to Turning Stone, that's like an hour and a half, and Utica is like 20 minutes away. So Utica's about that section's like an hour west of me. McKinney's a stud. I hope so. 50 to Worcester, Mass, and have a summer house in Maine. Very nice. I've always wanted. I went to Maine once, and it's funny. I think I went to Portland, and Portland, Maine, reminded me a lot of Saratoga. It really did. Hi, man. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it, brother. Brilly says, "Do you think Gallman was Jerry Reese's best pick? And how much would you be willing to pay Gallman a year?" Value-wise, it probably was his best pick. I still think Odell Beckham was his best pick because Odell Beckham made he was amazing for years. The injuries got to him, but I honestly think Odell Beckham was his best. Value-wise, Gallman probably was. I think Gallman and Ingram may be the only guys. Well, Shepard was his too. Value-wise, it probably was his best pick, 4th round. I would give Gallman like $4 million a year. I think Gallman, like 3 years, $12 million, 4 years, $16 million, 4 years, $18 million. Somewhere that I'm not going to give him a ton. Thing is, Gallman may, if he plays really well the rest of the year and improves himself, he might get a better contract somewhere else. But I'm looking because Gallman here would obviously be a backup to Saquon. Like I said, I would say 4 years, 16, 18 million for the 4 years, 4.5 million, probably something like that. I would look at something like that. But thank you for the super chat, man. I appreciate it. Did I root for the Bills at all? Late 80s, early 90s? No. I never rooted for the Bills. Well, when they played the Cowboys, I did. I rooted for them against the Cowboys really hard. Didn't work out. I rooted for the Redskins, though, against the Bills. Every Super Bowl the Redskins have been in, and they were the Redskins when I played in the Super Bowl. I rooted for Washington. Now, I was too young. I mean, I was too young in '82. I don't remember them playing the Dolphins. I do remember the Super Bowl against the Raiders, but I really wasn't into it when they got killed. Super Bowl 19 is the first one that I really, really remember. Super Bowl 20, I definitely remember. But yeah, I rooted for the Bills against the Cowboys, but I rooted for the Redskins and obviously the Giants. But I was never I don't really care one way or the other about the Bills. They don't play in our conference. I don't know a part of, well, she's not directly from Ireland. Her ancestors, just like I'm not directly from Italy. My grandparents are from Italy. I don't know where they're from, honestly. I don't know a part of Ireland that she comes from. All right, Roman, have a great night. Yes, Talking Giants tomorrow. I'll be on Chris's channel. It's not on this channel. It's on Chris's channel tomorrow. KP, I was there. Yes, I was on OGR stream for a while. That's why I told OGR, make them, if they're going to come on your stream, make them show you their face. They have to cam up before you put them on the stream. Easily. You have to be able to see them. That's all. James Lyon, man, I appreciate that. He's coming off a 13-hour workday to hang out in bed. I appreciate that. And I know that struggle well. I used to work 2 jobs, man. So I get that. I get that struggle, man. First Super Bowl 9, remember 27. Again, another young guy got to rub it in. Super Bowl 27. Well, I was 16 in the Super Bowl 27. Your uncle's a Giants and Eagles fan. How is that even possible? I think McKinney's going to see about 20% of the snaps. 20%. Would you have the Giants give Saquon? No. The Giants, listen, if the Giants can give Saquon Barkley like a Derrick Henry contract, 4 years, $50 million, I'm all for it. I don't want to give Saquon a Zeke contract. I don't. I'm not going to lie. I don't want to give a running back $19 million a year. I don't want to do that. I don't. We have to pay the quarterback. How do you build? Like I said, if you're going to pay the quarterback and the running back, that's a quarter of your cap. You're close to a quarter of your cap. The game's on my channel Sunday. It's on my channel. Yeah. Demon, I used to work 14-hour days. I would leave my first job, I'd go to my second job. You know, that was the reason when I got off YouTube the first time in 2009. That was a big reason. I started working 2 jobs. You know, the place that I worked initially, you know, it was going out of business. I had my hours cut. I started working a second job. That's how I got in with the state. So I was working long ass hours. 11 when Super Bowl 27 happened. Yeah, I was 16. I was 16 when that happened. I'm a closet Knicks fan. I don't blame you. Knicks fans should just stay in there, not even show ourselves, Steffi, because sucks. Kenny, what's going on, my man? 518. There's a guy from Albany. The 518's in the house. I remember the Super Bowl with Dallas and the Bills. Dallas and the Steelers, whichever came first. Yeah, Dallas and the Bills came first. Dallas and the Bills twice. And then a couple years later, they played the Steelers. 27-28 against the Bills. 29 was Chargers and 49ers. Super Bowl 30 was Steelers and Cowboys. Neil O'Donnell should have won MVP. Stupid ass. What are you throwing? Do it right to Larry Brown twice. Right to him twice. What are you doing? Do I look at Giants YouTube videos? All the time, Rocco. Nick DeWick, thank you guys. Yes, if you haven't done so, man, do me a favor. Hit that thumbs up for this stream. That helps out always. Hit that thumbs up for the stream. Subscribe to this channel if you happen to be new. I can't believe we're getting close to 42,000 subscribers on this channel. That is unbelievable. I owe that all to you guys and girls. So thank you so much. Subscribe to this channel. And Nick DeWick just dropped a link to my second channel, which I just started this week. We're already almost at probably over 500 subscribers. But that is a fitness and life channel. I'll be talking about a lot of the workouts I do, my diet tips, all that stuff, and little life lessons for an old guy that's been around. So if you guys will subscribe to that and check it out. Whoops. Robert, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you, brother. Brilly, my man says, do you think Zeke is finished? What I think this, Robert. I think that Zeke is a product of that offensive line, which I said for years. I said Zeke is not a great running back. He profits from the offensive line. I said if he was on the Giants, he would be straight trash. Saquon Barkley doesn't have that run. If Saquon Barkley had that line, Saquon Barkley would be amazing. Zeke is just proving a point. I don't think Zeke is finished, but I think Zeke is a product of that offensive line. And when the offensive line is bad, he's bad. Asia Jordan Renan is either a beat writer or a media guy for the Giants. He's a Giants beat writer or something. He reports on the Giants. I honestly don't know. Like I said, I know he had something to do with the Giants. I only knew him by name. I didn't know who it was until I read that comment. And then I had to go off on him. But I didn't know who it was. I just knew the name. But he's a Giants beat writer or something. No, Dallas' line is shot, Anthony. Zeke is ugly. That no cap. Zeke isn't a good-looking guy. Every day's Halloween for Zeke. Chris Snee was the man. Best Giants O lineman ever, in my opinion. Ooh, that's tough. In my lifetime, I mean, Jumbo Elliott was pretty damn good. Jumbo Elliott was probably the best lineman of since I've been watching the Giants. I'm starting to get a damn headache. I don't know why. But, it's a fucking headache. I could take Zeke's girl. Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't have 90 million. I don't have 90 million reasons for her to be with me. I don't have that. Creepy Zeke, yes, that's what you were commenting on my page, on my Twitter stuff. That was hilarious. And she's like, "Don't mind me, I'm drunk." Eric Flowers sucked. Yeah, Jumbo was the man, authentic. Jumbo was the man, no doubt about that. Brad Benson, well, that whole 86 line was pretty good. Doug Riesenberg was another really good lineman. Doug Riesenberg. Billy Art, all those guys. The Lunch Pail Gang, man, that was the 86 Giants. Over the past 25 years, Chris Snee was pretty good. I can tell you who was. I remember some of these guys. Roman Oben as a guy, I always remember sucked. Me and my friend Frank in the 90s, we had like Bob Cratch and God, who is the freaking really tall guy? We always used to call him Lurch. We had Roman Oben, Bob Cratch, and I cannot remember the other guy to save my life. God, who is that big tall guy? He's like 6'7". Anyway, we'd always go, whenever there's a flag, holding, number 72, offense. Holding, number 65, offense. All the time. False start, 72, offense. Oh, Luke Pettigrew. That was the guy. It was Luke Pettigrew. I think he went to Notre Dame. So it was Luke Pettigrew. So we had Luke Pettigrew, Bob Cratch, and Roman Oben. And they all sucked. Holding, number 65, offense. Oh, no, Pettigrew might have been 77, I think. Holding, 77, offense. Full start, number 72, offense. We used to do it all the time. The Lions sucked in the 90s. And Tiki still kicked ass. O'Hara was the man. O'Hara, David Deal, Chris Snee. David Deal was cool as hell at training camp, too. Zach Diossi was the man. Zach Diossi was one of the nicest guys at training camp. No doubt about that. Ruben Randall used to piss me off, Donnie. Holy Jesus. He used to piss me off. So inconsistent. Yeah, that was Chris Snee. Yeah, Chris Snee was good. I don't think I ever saw Chris Snee very much at training camp. Shockey was good. Shockey's attitude kind of sucked, though. But Shockey was another good guy at training camp. I missed Giants training camp. I can't believe they've been out of here for 8 years. 8 years. Man, that's crazy. David Wilson moved at a different speed. Say it all the time. I saw him as a rookie in 2012. He moved at a different speed. I thought David Wilson was going to be the moon and the stars for the Giants. He had so much talent. I say this, and I mean this. David Wilson was Saquon Barkley. David Wilson had that kind of talent. David Wilson was a strong runner, a shifty runner, extremely fast, super athletic. Could catch the ball out of the backfield, could return kicks. He had a fumbling issue, and then, of course, he got hurt. I'm telling you. I know there's a lot of guys in here that don't want to believe that, but if you saw David Wilson play, he had that talent. He was that talented. That guy had Saquon Barkley's talent. Now, Saquon Barkley's bigger than David Wilson. David Wilson was like 200 pounds, 205. He was jacked, though. I loved David Wilson. Like, I was such a big David Wilson fan. I thought he was going to be so damn good, especially when he had that game against New Orleans. I'm like, this is what we got, man. David Wilson is the future. And it sucked. Eric Flowers, you're not shit Bondu. You are a king shit, sir. There's no doubt about that. He stinks. He did have a serious neck injury. I can tell you how athletic David Wilson was. David Wilson actually tried out for the triple jump on the Olympic team. He went out to compete for the Olympics in the triple jump. That is how athletic he was. Go Eagles 1990. Thank you for the super chat. Brilly says, what's one Thanksgiving dish you will not eat under any circumstances? Green bean casserole. That just looks disgusting to me. Number one, casseroles in general are gross. Why are you throwing a bunch of stuff together and baking it together? That is disgusting. I really don't like my food touching one another. Now, there's different things. Like, I'll mix things with my rice. I'll mix broccoli, cauliflower with my rice. I'll mix things with rice. Casserole is disgusting. You couldn't pay me to eat a green bean casserole. That's gross. I'm not eating that. Not eating that. That's one thing I'm not eating. Green bean casserole is disgusting. It looks disgusting. It smells disgusting. I'm not eating green bean casserole. That's gross. Don't like it. Love vegetables. I am not eating a green bean casserole. You know what's funny, Donnie? So I did a little, like, a poll on Twitter. Mashed potatoes and stuffing were really, really close. Cranberry sauce got the shaft. When I was a kid, that was my favorite. I loved the cranberry sauce. That was my favorite. I would say between the ages of like 6 and 12. I loved cranberry sauce. I loved it. I still don't mind cranberry sauce. But, usually I get that last. So if I don't fill up on the other stuff, I'll go back for the cranberry sauce. But it's certainly not on my first plate of food. Mashed potatoes no, I don't put stuff on my mashed potatoes. No way. Mashed potatoes go on their own. Tuna casserole is disgusting. I don't like tuna fish anyway. I don't like seafood in general. My mom used to make tuna casserole as a kid. It's disgusting. It makes me sick to my stomach. It makes me want to throw them in my mouth. So he's a baked potato mashed potatoes. I'm a sweet potato guy. You give me sweet potatoes. I freaking love sweet potatoes. Because yesterday was a cheat day. I didn't worry about my carbs. I had like 3 helpings of sweet potatoes. I'm not gonna lie. I love sweet potatoes. Especially the candied yam. Oh my God. Candied yams. Unbelievable. Highlight, thank you for the super chat. Brilly. He says if the Giants make the playoffs, will you eat some green? No. They can win a Super Bowl. I will not eat green bean casserole. That's disgusting. It's like mayonnaise to me. You guys that have been with me a while, like the most disgusting thing to me is mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is just gross. It is just gross. Congealed lard. No, thank you. No, I don't like seafood. I have no taste for seafood. No taste for it. The only thing I'll eat, I do like steamed clams. Those are pretty good. And I like I can't eat shrimp with cocktail sauce, but if you give me a barbecue shrimp, a coconut shrimp, a teriyaki shrimp, I can eat that too. But that's it. I don't like any kind of fish. No, it's disgusting. I can't do it. It's gross. It's gross. My wife would be like, try this. I'm like, no. She's like, ew. We went to Ruth's Chris. Whenever we go to San Juan, which we haven't been to San Juan in years, but we go to Ruth's Chris. Ruth's Chris Steakhouse is the nicest place I've ever been to. I've been to McCormick's and Schmick's. That's really nice too. What's the steak restaurant I've been to? There's another one I went to that's really good. I haven't been to Morton's yet. I want to go to Morton's. Anyway, Ruth's Chris is the nicest restaurant I've ever been to. She got salmon. And she's like, try it. I'm like, I don't want to try it. It's disgusting. I don't want to try it. I'm not gonna try. And she's like, try it. So I tried it. I'm like, this is disgusting. I just spit it out. She's like, you're just saying that. I'm like, why would I just say that? I don't like seafood. I have no taste for seafood at all. It's just gross. It smells gross. It looks gross. It is gross. Fish look gross in general. They're ugly. I don't want to eat that. I want to eat meat. I like to eat. Meat's good. Pork, chicken, steak, bacon, ham. Give me that. Brats. Give me that stuff. Somebody said you pay me $500 to eat a spoon of mayonnaise. Well, that's not gonna happen. I got no mayonnaise in my house. No mayonnaise in this house. No mayonnaise. No. What players or celebrities are real that tune in? No, I will say this. I've had a couple. No, maybe I've only had one. Chase Darno. Chase Darno, former Major League ball player, was in the opening night of baseball. Opening night of baseball, he was in my Dodgers Giants stream. He came in there for a while. That's the one celebrity I know for sure was in my stream. Chase Darno came in. Yes, Asia, I did. I had two helpings of pecan pie. I love pecan pie. I mentioned that earlier in the stream. Yes, I love pecan pie and Kentucky bourbon pie. Pumpkin pie, too. Who don't love pie? And apple pie. I like pie. I don't really like cake so much. I'm not a cake guy. I don't really like cake. I love pie, though. Love pie. I sound like The Rock. I love pie. Pie's good. Pie is good, man. Yeah, I just can't eat. I can't eat. People be like that to me all the time. How are you Italian? You don't like seafood? You don't do the 7 fishes? I'm like, no. Hell no. You don't like wine? Hell no. You know, I don't like onions either. Onions are disgusting too. You can forget about that. Well, I shouldn't say that. Raw onions I can't do. If they're cooked, it's okay. But I can't do it. I can't do it. Demon, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it so much, my man. Brilly says, I had a super chat this. We are brothers in hating mayonnaise. Yeah, mayonnaise is for mentally insane people. People love mayonnaise. I can't do it. It's gross. They're like, try Miracle Whip. I'm like, Daddy, I don't even know what Miracle Whip is. I can't do it. When I was a kid, I used to put mayonnaise on my stuff. I just outgrew that or something. I don't know. It's just gross. Like, I'm just getting, it's making me sick in my stomach thinking about it. I would like, I don't know, like I'm serious. It's making my stomach turn. My sister would use the mayonnaise and there would always be like crumbs or something, whatever she did, like there would always be a crumb of bread or there'd be something else in it. It is just disgusting. Like I can't, ugh. It's so gross, mayonnaise, and it smells awful. It's gross. It's gross. Highlight, thank you for the super chat. Billy says, I live in Alaska, and down here we eat a lot of seafood and casserole. Actually, I know Alaska is big for the seafood. What part of Alaska are you from, man? I like looking at the coldest places on Earth. So obviously, I look at Yukiatik, Alaska all the time. And I know there was a Jessica. She's from Fairbanks. But what part of Alaska are you from? Donnie, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Really, my man says working in a restaurant makes you hate mayo. Oh, I need to work in a restaurant to hate mayonnaise. Oh God, I almost lost my microphone right there. We still good? I didn't mute. Good. That means it's working because a lot of times I hit my microphone over mute. Do I think the Giants will win a Super Bowl next year? No. Mayonnaise is for creatures. I can't do it, Steph. I can't do it. How are you Italian and don't like fried calamari? Ugh. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. So we go to Delmonico's. That's not a high-end steakhouse, but it's a nice steakhouse. I usually get veal when I go there. Not a lot of places serve veal. Veal's my favorite. Veal parm, my favorite. I absolutely love veal. Veal is the best thing ever made outside of bacon. I love veal and filet mignon, but I love veal. So I go to Delmonico's. I usually get veal. There's not a lot of steakhouses that serve it around here. Where was I going with that? Oh, so anyway, it was the calamari. So a big group of us went a few years ago, and was, my buddy's party. So we went there and they got calamari. It was fried calamari. And my wife's like, try this. I'm not trying squid. It's disgusting. I'm not trying that. I'm not trying that. Well, I'll be honest. I tried it. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I wouldn't get it as an appetizer, but I will admit that was not bad. I could stomach that. It didn't make me sick. It didn't make me gag. The fried calamari wasn't bad. Fried calamari, it wasn't bad. It wasn't awful. I can have like a bite or two of it. It ain't gonna kill me. Kind of like lobster. I'm not gonna buy a lobster myself, but I can have a bite or two of it. I'm not gonna have a taste. Like lobster ain't gonna make me sick either, but it's not bad. Highlight, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you, brother. Billy, you didn't need to super chat it, man. I appreciate that. He says, I live in Wasilla. I don't know where that is. I don't know where Wasilla is. I know a lot of places. Well, I'm thinking of like big places. Anchorage, Fairbanks, Nome. Like I said, Yukiakvik, which was formerly Barrow. Would you ever want to meet of the current? I always want to meet the current Giants. It always ends up in food and booze, Benjamin. We're going to be live for like another 10 minutes. It always ends up with food. Because I love to eat. I love food. James Betcher was a honey ham head. Always made me want a ham when I saw James Betcher's head. Gabagool. Get you some gabagool. Too many Olive Garden Italians out there, aka fake Italians. I always say my mother, fake Italian. My mom wasn't a good cook. I'm a good cook. My mom was. My mom burnt everything. I like burnt food because of my mom. But yeah, we don't do the wine. We don't do the 7 fish. We don't. And honestly, we don't have a big family. We're very Americanized. But I will say this. I definitely learned some Italian phrases that I use at the bar all the time. That worked really good. I told you guys this before. You want to sweet talk a woman, you do it in Italian. She'll love you. Italian's a very beautiful language. I have to learn how to speak Italian. My favorite food is bacon. Bacon. No, Asia, I can't do potato salad. There's mayonnaise in it. There's mayonnaise in potato salad. I can't do potato salad. Mayonnaise is in there. I can't eat mayonnaise. Tuna fish is disgusting. Ugh. Tuna fish? Hell no. The texture of it's gross. What is that? What the hell is it? What is that stuff? Demon Day with a super chat. Really says, okay, 2021 season. Meet up where and we're gonna eat. We meet at Reds. It's right across the parking lot from the stadium. That's where we went last time. We went to Reds. I said we're gonna get so many people. We're gonna have to. Tudo's he's in Palermo. I always wanted to go to Italy. That'd be amazing to go to Italy. That'd be phenomenal. But I don't speak Italian. Like I said, I know some phrases in Italian. But Reds, man, we'll go to Reds. Reds has good food. It's a bar. It's got damn good food though. It's got damn good food. I got suspended for telling the girl her lunch smelled in third grade. Why? That sounds like something that would happen now, Steph, because because everybody's so sensitive. You're from Capacci, Palermo, Italy. Yeah, I can't do it. But as I've told you guys before, when I'm telling you, when you want to tell a woman she's beautiful, just tell a woman to go up to a woman and say you're beautiful. They like that. That sounds like, don't go up to a woman and go, you're sexy, or damn, you fine. Don't be an asshole. Don't say that. They don't like that. Don't be telling them they're sexy or they're fine or whatever other slang is used nowadays. I'm not young anymore. I don't know what the hell they use. Don't say that. But if you tell them they're beautiful, they like that. Sounds nice, right? You're beautiful. You're so beautiful. But you know what sounds even better than that? When you go up to a woman and you tell them, "Sei così bella." That sounds so much better. "Sei così bella." That sounds so much better than you're beautiful. "Sei così bella." Not to mention they're going to ask you what it says, and there you go. There's your in right there. When they want to know what the hell you just said to them, that's your in. There's your hint for the day, gentlemen. There's your lesson for the day. I need to write a book. I'm telling you, I need to write a book on relationships. I've been around. They don't call me bad dog for nothing. Anthony Rizzo this thing. They say Anthony Rizzo here when he's on the Cubs, but really that's Anthony Rizzo. That's not Anthony Rizzo, but they say Anthony Rizzo, but that's Anthony Rizzo. He says, Matt Parrott will be the steal in the draft. We look back in here. He very well could be. It was a great pick. That was a great pick. It was a fantastic pick. It ended up being really good. 32-10, I like it, Jared. I meant it sounds better. You can get canceled for it. That's true. Donnie, I agree with that. Hot sauce on anything, bro. And I do put hot sauce on rice, any meat except for steak. I'm going to tell you this right now. If anybody puts ketchup on steak, I'm going to smack you. People put ketchup on steak. How in the hell do you put ketchup on steak? What is wrong with you? Nothing goes on steak. No damn steak sauce. If you want to season it, fine. You don't put a condiment on steak. You don't put a condiment on steak. Ever. But hot sauce on chicken, hot sauce on ribs, hot sauce on rice, hot sauce on eggs, hot sauce on a lot of stuff. Love hot sauce. Hot sauce on nachos, hot sauce on tacos, hot sauce on any Mexican food, which is probably the best food you can eat. I freaking love that. Mexican and Italian food are the best. I don't put nothing on veal either. Veal don't go. You don't do that. Maybe a little Parmesan cheese. Put Parmesan cheese on your veal. I'm getting hungry. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I want a big veal cutlet right now. Steffi, follow me. Steffi Smalls. Well, I should remember that anyway. I was gonna say follow. I don't think I follow you on Instagram. Pasta's hot sauce on pasta. Hot sauce on lasagna. You can put hot sauce on pretty much anything. And cayenne pepper is damn good too, Demon. Hot sauce on chili, cayenne pepper in your chili is good too. I put cayenne pepper in my spaghetti sauce. For real. One time I ruined a pot of sauce. Right? For macaroni. I was making a pot of sauce. And the you know how when there's two sides that you got the side with like the holes in it, and then you got the side where you pour it out into the spoonful. Well, me being a dumbass, I went to put the cayenne pepper in the sauce, and I opened up the wrong side, and I dumped a ton of cayenne pepper in the sauce. And I mean, I like my food hot. I couldn't even eat it. It was that damn hot. My wife thought I was trying to kill her. She said, "What are you trying to kill me?" It was too hot. I couldn't even eat it. I ruined a pot of sauce because I put too much cayenne pepper in there. But yeah, man, food is the best. That's why dieting is so tough. I love this stuff. But when I'm on a strict diet, when I'm trying, I can't eat no pasta. I can't eat no veal. I can't eat that stuff. It's fattening. It's a lot of calories. You know, like I said, I'll talk about it on my other channel. Things I eat. Guys, like, how do you eat? I only eat like 13 to 1600 calories a day when I'm trying to lose weight. When I'm trying to stay really fit and have my six pack the way it is. All right, man, Mob. Have a great night, brother. How can I be the man? You're the man, sir. We're getting ready to head out myself. But yeah, it's not a lot of calories, so I don't get to eat a lot. But when I'm on cheat days, that's definitely what I do. I eat. But yeah, I cannot eat. I can't eat pasta, and I can't eat veal. I can eat steak because you get filet mignon. That's very light. It's a lean steak. So is sirloin. And sirloin's cheap. It's not the best steak, but sirloin's good. It's cheap. Delmonico and ribeyes are fantastic, but they're fatty. The marbleized fat, so it gives it all the flavor. My mouth is watering. This is a problem. This is what happens to me. I'm up late. This is when I want to eat. And when I'm on my strict diet, I'm like, go to sleep. Eat in the morning. Because there's a problem. A lot of times I get done with these videos or these streams, and I would go upstairs and I would eat. So I gain all the damn weight. Not to mention, you guys always remember, I always have those pretzels on the couch. The hot Cheetos. The hot pretzels and the hot Cheetos. I like my salsa hot. I go to Moe's, I'm like, give me that damn rock sauce. I want it hot. I like it spicy, baby. That's how we do it. James Batcher's fat. Well, he might not have been fat when he married her. People change over the years. But I always say this. Me being in shape the way I am or the way I work out, a lot of that has to do with me because I for my own whatever, for my own self, I want to be in good shape. I don't want to be one of these guys at 60 years old walking around with a cane and oxygen. And I want to be able to enjoy my retirement. I want to be able to do things, especially since my kid is 41 years younger than me. I want to be able to do things. But I owe it to my family to stay in shape and to be able to do things, to be able to go out there and shovel snow when I'm 70 years old. Like I said, to be able to do things, to be able to go out there and throw the football around my kid. And I owe it to my wife to stay as good looking as I can for as long as I can. Can't do nothing about losing my hair. That happens. Can't do anything. I always say from the neck up, I can't do anything about that aging. That happens. That's just life. I can't do anything. But from here down, I can take care of that. I can take care of all that. That I can stay young. That is why guys in the gym think I'm 31 years old. They never guess I'm that old because I'm not built like a guy that's 45. Because I'm so lean. It's not even the vascularity, it's the lean that they can't believe. Because your metabolism is very slow when you're in your 40s. Your testosterone levels slow way off, or they slow way down. John, he said, I'm 73, I ski, walk bike. Exactly. John, I want to be just like you. When I'm 73, and God bless you, sir, when I'm 73, my ass wants to be out there. Well, I'll never ski because I'd kill myself trying to ski. But yeah, biking, walking, like I want to be active just like that. That's how you stay young. It really is. The fountain of youth is exercise and diet. It really is. It really is. You will find, and again, I'll talk more about this on my other channel, and because I'm going to get out of here. It's after 1. But you guys will find that you will have so much more energy and you will feel so much better. You will not be lethargic. You will not be tired. Your body has a hard time digesting bad food. It takes a lot out of you. Your body is processing that. Your body is it takes a lot to digest crappy food. It's easy to digest good food. Your body doesn't have to work that hard to digest vegetables and lean meats and yogurt and fruits. It doesn't. Oatmeal, that type of thing. It doesn't have to work hard to do that. Everybody always wants to know how I have so much energy at 1 o'clock in the morning and I get 3 hours of freaking sleep. That's why. That's why. It is. Trust me. You feel a lot better. Number one, it helps your confidence level. Again, these are all things I'm going to talk about in that other channel. So, authentic looks, Lucas, authentic looks, yeah, he's not even close. I thought authentic was like 27, right? He told me he was 37. I said, get the hell out of here. Get the hell out. Because I think he was talking about like the 1990 Super Bowl. I'm like, you're not old enough to remember the 1990 Super Bowl. Who the hell are you kidding? I would have never guessed that. Dave, you look good. Dave Gettleman did lose weight. You look good, Dave. That's why listen, Dave Gettleman lost that weight. That's why Dave Gettleman drafted better and had such a good year in free agency. Because his mind worked better because he lost the weight. It's fact. Why do you think Honey Hamhead couldn't coach defense? Right? Now, we got to worry about Joe Judge. Joe Judge is looking like he's eating a little bit too good. You know, Bill Parcells started to gain weight. He started to lose his mojo. Bill Parcells started to get the uncontrolled gut. You don't want the uncontrolled gut. The uncontrolled gut is when your gut starts to hang over your belt buckle. You don't want that. Controlled gut, that's really not good either, but at least if it's above your belt, it's okay. But when you get the like an Andy Reid or a Mike McCarthy, well, Andy Reid's an exception. Andy Reid's a damn good coach. But guys and girls, I am going to get out of here. Been live for like 3 hours. I just want to say again, thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate all the support on this channel. It's been unbelievable. Really, really, really appreciate all the support. You guys and girls are phenomenal. Again, let me see how many subscribers this other channel has, because it's over 500. Like there's guys that have second channels that have had them for like a year and they don't even have close to 500 subscribers on their channel. So I appreciate all the support on that. And the fact we're closing in on 42,000 on this channel, it's just unbelievable to me. I'm hoping by the end of it's going to be a massive attempt. I'm hoping by the end of the Lakers, I'm at 60,000. I don't know if I can grab 18,000 subscribers over the course of a basketball season, but maybe that'd be pretty incredible. Now I just went to the wrong channel, but let's get the Get to 50,000. I never thought I'd even get this far. I got to go to Bad Dog Fitness. Let's see where we are. Steffi, thank you so much for dropping a link to my other channel. I really appreciate that, my lady. Yes, I got 535 subscribers on that channel. Unbelievable. Thank you guys all so much. Like I said, you want a good kick in the ass, go watch the video I did on that channel today. I don't joke around. And like I said, if you want to see the way I work out, watch me push that damn sled in my first video on there. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you some of my workout routines. I got a bunch of them on there. It'll be fun. It'll be, like I said, I'm going to try to do something every other day, at least maybe 3 times a week. I'm going to try to put stuff up there, but obviously content will not stop on this channel. This is first and foremost. I want to do all the content I can. Like I said, the Giants, we could be in the playoffs. It'd be amazing to be in the playoffs. It'd be amazing to see us in the playoffs. And, then obviously the Lakers and then the Yankees and then right back to the Giants. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun hanging out with you guys and girls. And this run for the Giants means everything. I want to see you guys and girls, every single one of you there. And bring a friend. Bring 5 friends on Sunday because we going for first place, baby. We are going to go for first place. Again, thank you all so much. I really do appreciate it. Dire Giants fans, sir, if you're still in here, you are the MVP. I don't even know what to say, man. Your generosity is overwhelming tonight. I really, really, really appreciate it, man. Thank you. And thank each and every one of you for everything you do for me. I really appreciate it. You guys and girls have a great Friday. And, yes, I do Lakers content, Orbit Cursed. I stream probably 90% of the Laker games. I don't do so many videos for the Lakers, but I stream almost every one of their games. I do play-by-play for the Lakers. I'm a Laker dog for a reason. But thank you guys and girls again. Enjoy your Saturday. Look for that video about Kenny Stills. I'm going to do that right now, and then I'm going to go to sleep. So until then, and then, of course, tomorrow night, Talking Giants. Don't miss it. Until then, guys, bad diggity dizzle. I'm out.